Good time zone, everyone, and welcome to another Crosskeys match here on ZSR. Tonight we got Mooglecharm versus Taelin. This is a play for your life match, 4 and 2. I got Fear Agent and Tracy here to talk. I'm gonna go track with Jaxie. I am Tumbletack, your restreamer. Enjoy the show. Comms, all you.
Thanks, Tom. Yeah, week 7, this is do or die. The winner gets to play the play-in race, and the loser is done. I'm not sure which is actually a win and a loss, but
yeah, who's the winner? Who's the winner? Are they going to be done playing the tournament, or you have to play more stressful racing?
Yep, and the play-in race, if it's anything like last year's, is definitely going to be stressful for sure. But either way, we get another week of Crosskeys. We get another, and then more Crosskeys in the brackets. And doing a little bit of the math earlier, and we were talking about before we started. I don't know the number. We don't know the number for sure because there is a play up, a pair up, pair down race amongst the current 4 and 2s. But it looks like anyone that's 6 and 1 or better is going to get that bye. So I think there's going to be 8 of those, and then the 16 spots for the play-in race, and one of these two will have a shot at that spot and one of them won't.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Excellent runners. Big fan of Moogle. Teamed with him in a Crosskeys tournament last year, and just a good dude. Taelin's been around for a long time, not as familiar with him, but obviously putting in the work at 4 and 2, it's definitely hard to get there, so should be a good race.
Yeah, we were just talking about how deep this field is, and I always say the Crosskeys tournament is the hardest one to make brackets in because there's just so many good players and so few spots. Like even the main tournament, 64 spots in brackets. This is only gonna have 24, which is actually more than in the past. Used to be
I think 16. Yeah.
Okay. Very unremarkable items to start.
Yeah, Moogle gonna start at Sync, which I think is like the new meta. I think that's the basic is to start. Mm-hmm. It used to, everyone when we first started playing Crosskeys, Link's House, go get money.
Yep.
But that meta is dead. Like there's still some runners that do it, but not as many. The Sync being at the pyramid is interesting. Oh, nice tier 1. The 8 bombs.
Some bombs for Taelin. Yeah, the pyramid Sync means, first of all, you can't just willy-nilly do Hyrule Castle when you find it. You have to actually put some thought into whether you want to do it.
Yeah.
Whether you want to do the back, whether you want to do the basement, whether you want to save scum. If you get that Hyrule Castle small key early, that's really, really nice. So then you don't have to think about it.
Yeah.
Plus, instant Dark World access is not a terrible thing if the Moon Pearl decides to show up.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I think both... it's an upside for sure, I think, being in Pyramid, as opposed to being, like, at the castle. I think the castle is, like, the worst spot for Sync to be.
Oh, absolutely. Because, what, are you a couple strings north of Link's house? Like, there's no advantage.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, anywhere else. Give me anything else for a Sync start.
Yeah. All right, so bombs is a good opening. I think you could take your bombs and either head over to Eastern, or you could go to Kakariko. Let's see what Moogle wants to do here. I think checking Light World Hype Cave is also a decent place to start.
Yeah, I always like, when you don't have an actual repeatable... Oh, that's a nice bomb spot. Speaking of bombs, infinite refillable bombs if we need them. But yeah, if you don't have an actual repeatable use weapon, having bombs is really, really good because if Mini Moldorm Cave decides to show up, you can just do it. Like, there's nothing worse than hitting Mini Moldorm Cave and be like, yeah, can't do it. Don't have bombs. Don't have a weapon.
Yeah.
Have to come back. That's, to me, of the ones you could find, that's probably the worst. Taelin not finding anything accessible.
I really don't like this bunny walk here. It's way too early to bunny walk, in my opinion. I also don't like skipping Eastern here either. I feel like with Eastern being right here, I understand if maybe you have the bow or Eastern Big Key, maybe putting it off, but I feel like it's just right there and it's a bunch of checks. I would have probably dipped Eastern, and I definitely would not be doing the bunny walk. He found Blind Set, but couldn't do it because no Moon Pearl.
Yep.
It's just too. Yeah, it's just too early. Swamp as well. Too early, I feel like, to be bunny walking. There's so many open locations.
Yep.
And you could just be throwing away time, but it's still early, and no one's going to lose a game in the first few minutes. So.
All right, we are, speaking of Eastern, Moogle checking out the Eastern Palace area. I personally like to get to Kakariko early. Eastern Palace area does have the upside of you don't have to orphan any spots because lacking glove. So it's definitely an early hit for me unless I get a glove. We'll see if there's anything here.
I like it. I like going here. The only drawback would be if you find like that's
take a death like that. That's not.
That's a rough death right there.
That is rough.
Going up to Eastern because you left 2 checks there, and Moogle's going to be killing himself because that's a death that most of these runners, including Moogle, 99% of the time doesn't take.
Right. Right.
Maybe you're looking at his tracker and not kind of paying attention to his heart count, but you could, you take a shot from the Octorok and now you're only on 2 hearts. And,
that boomerang that Taelin just got, not a game-breaking item. But
no, it's
early
nice,
on, when you have nothing else, it's a really nice item to just stun those enemies and then they don't kill you.
I love an early boomerang. And Paradox, and we've got 9 bombs, so you got to get through here. And you should be fine now. Even if you take a heart or 2 damage, there's 2 hearts in that first 2 chests that you'll go through. And there it is, the flute in Eastern. And
the flute is one of those things that stalling for time and not going straight to Kakariko is really good for, right? You get that flute before you ever enter Kakariko, you can activate it right away, and that is like the 2 things you're looking for right now if you're Taelin is that flute, and you're looking for money if you're not going to Kakariko. Just enough money to pay off that bottle vendor.
Yeah. So the last couple of commentaries that Clearmass and I did, I didn't like talk about like who's winning or who's losing, and the fire rod. Geez.
Oh my God.
But I like kind of like the idea of like an advantage bar, like if there was like 3 ticks to an advantage right now.
I heard y'all talking about that.
Yeah, I'd put 2 solid ticks into Taelin's direction right now. Like that might seem excessive, but both the flute and the fire rod are pretty huge in this spot where, like, I don't know when Moogle's going back, and unless the flute unlocks anything, like say the Moon Pearl or progression, he might not get there right away, right? Like, because he'll unlock some other progression and then wait to do Eastern until he has the stuff that makes it better, and it's just that's really rough for Moogle. So yeah, I'm gonna give that two advantage ticks over to Taelin right here. But that flute is huge.
The best thing that could happen for Moogle would be a really early Eastern big key and a really early bow that would just send him back there. And we get a small key on the race game that we don't need to rush to it with Dark World Access. Was definitely something we're going to pick up when we have the ability to do so. But yeah, he's gonna. Yeah, if I'm Moogle, if I'm not doing Eastern right then and there, probably not doing it until I get those items, and then you know. The nice thing is the fire rod being in there. Even though it's not the lamp to light everything up, but like fire rod is good enough to get you through everything, even though it logically isn't the item in Crosskeys.
Yeah. And Taelin has all the incentive now just to head right to Kakariko too with that flute. So nice laser skips. We see a TR key and a GT big. Nothing
game breaking yet. He's gonna have to. He'll take a death before doing the last little bit. Not enough health to just tank it, though, so he's going to have to continue to do laser skip. Although if you're really good and wait patiently, that beetle can give you a damage boost into the lasers and let you get through it. It's kind of slow and tedious, though.
Yeah, for sure. So GT Big is interesting. That gives us access to the back of Sank if we ever need that. Since Sank is at the pyramid, but that's more of a joke than anything.
Yeah, Tail's not going to do Paradox Cave yet. At 9 bombs, should be able to do it. Maybe we'll do it after getting some magic. Definitely is going to have that on his mind because it's 7 items. There's your bottle vendor money, by the way.
Yeah, that's nice. Getting right in Kakariko, get some bomb replacement as well. plenty of money for the seed. Not the best hype cave, but yeah, early on, I'll definitely take that. Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Like if that hype cave shows up an hour into the seed, you're not happy with it. But early on, when you need all the money so you're gonna spend 100 on bottle vendor. You're within another 300 pickup of Zora. Though we're not really thinking of Zora right now without a glove or a flippers to get it in logic. It's like it might be back of Old Man, back of Mountain. I mean.
Yeah, I think it's the Death Mountain Descent. I think.
Could be Death Mountain Descent. It's one of those two, because it's definitely, both of them would have that little bit of an angle to them. Definitely not the Old Man Rescue Cave, which is, of course, what you're really looking for in that situation.
Taelin having a little bit of trouble with these laser skips here. But is able to get the last one. Saha, early Saha. What do we have for our green pendant today?
Pod. Okay. I like a pendant pod just because then I just don't care about spending my keys.
Yeah, for sure.
Like even at a green pendant, the game's got to give me all 6 small keys before I'm getting a green pendant pod. So.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Does get a bow. You know, an Eastern big key would be huge here.
It really would.
That would get him get him over to Eastern, but.
Okay, there's a map we're never picking up because it's behind a hammer, and by the time you get the hammer, I don't think, unless you're at the very end. There's very few scenarios I see where you actually where it'd actually be worth dropping in, because this is the time it would take, and unless you get it super quick, and you're not getting it super quick in most scenarios.
Yeah. I honestly, even if I had the hammer right now, I wouldn't go pick up that map.
You wouldn't? Okay.
Nah.
See, I would, because if once I see it's a drop down that's not Ganon, I'm just going and blind checking it. So I would get the map, but yeah.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I wouldn't.
And then I'll feel like bad when it's like the GT map.
Yeah, I wouldn't have checked. If I had the hammer, I wouldn't have checked the item as basically. So then I would have dropped in blind for sure. But that makes a lot of sense. All right, walking past the flute spot with no flute for Moogle.
And a 20% return.
Yeah, that's
the bottle vendor. Thanks, guy.
What a jerk.
Like, you don't even feel bad about that bow if you're Taelin.
No. I don't feel bad.
You don't feel bad at all.
Getting the flute and that fire rod out of Eastern. Honestly, I'm imagining unless I'm playing Zelda, where I know for sure skips the Eastern. I'm imagining most runners are going to get that. And see what this was, but is a key or something? It is a key.
It's a GT key. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a,
one or two of those
logical implications, and we don't know where Ganon is yet.
That's true. We still haven't seen Ganon. Brothers connector. Just gonna bomb it
blow
for
it up,
now.
but we're not gonna go through. Just fine.
Yeah. I may take a peek here soon.
Well, we don't have to check the bottom of Paradox.
Yeah.
It's useful. The other exit to Paradox took him to Dark Death Mountain. And you didn't, there was one entrance he could have checked, but like that's such a long walk. I don't blame him for not doing it yet.
Definitely not worth it. All right, so the Brothers connector is pretty much dead. We don't need that for.
If this were the end of my route, I'd hop down and check the desert area.
Yeah,
there's a lot more things to do in this area.
Yeah, you've got the Lost Woods.
Actually, I could see. Well, Taelin could just flute there. I was gonna say he could. When Taelin goes through that, I could see him doing it and then flute back to Kakariko. But on the other hand, he could just flute to 6 and accomplish the same thing. So.
Yep. Yeah, less incentivized to go through there. Or at least drop down after.
Yeah. Love the early sword.
Yeah, me too.
Dark You know, honestly, the dark... Oh, there's Ganon. The dark room navigation with the sword is just so much easier than when you don't have the sword. I mean, obviously the lamp is better than the sword for that, but who knows if we ever find the lamp.
But the sword you could use as a weapon too, so it's got the dark room navigation. Right. Plus the fact that you can kill stuff with it, so yeah.
Yeah, lamp's not killing anything.
Yeah.
Another dark cave? Let's see, where's...
I think this is the back of Old Man.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, this is back of
Yeah.
Man. We're gonna find out where it goes.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting he's taking... Well, he took the other connector, right? So let's find out where our mountain access is going to... Oh!
That's actually really nice.
That's a really good start spot.
Yeah, especially when you get the mirror. I don't know if I love him walking back.
He saw the drop down. I guess he still has to look and see what's behind Lumberjack, I guess. And,
this is just such a long trek for basically one check. I mean, I'll get the information about Mini Moldorm Cave.
Yeah, Taelin's just trying to decide what the best weapon to use is here. He's got really two choices because no magic for the fire rod and no arrows for his bow.
Yeah.
But the bombs are a little bit faster in general if you can hit them quickly.
Yep.
Oh no!
Okay.
No! Anything else behind Castle Tower? Oh my god!
And there's our Moon Pearl.
There's the Moon Pearl.
Yeah.
So yeah, Mini Moldorm Cave, having the goods. But yeah,
is this the desert area?
Let's see.
Yeah.
It has to be. Yeah, he probably. Yep. There it is. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, the well behind Castle Tower. I always say it's bait because most of the time when I play this game and I see a well behind Castle Tower, it is bait. Obviously, sometimes it's 5 items, so obviously there are definitely times when you do need it. But it's always I don't know which is worse, like putting it off and finding out you do need it, or doing it and spending the time and then getting absolutely nothing. Like, which is, often what happens.
Mm-hmm.
This is where I just hope the second Castle Tower small key just never shows up and I just never have to worry about it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that flute already paying off for Taelin though.
Yeah, I know. It's just so nice to have. He's already fluted and gotten his Moon Pearl over in the desert area. Was able to flute to 2 and do that check real quick. Flute is pretty overpowered here. Or especially this early.
Is this Uncle at
Eustace Ferry?
Regular? Oh no, okay.
Yep. Eustace Ferry, yeah.
That's a shame. I like this to be obviously my favorite place
Lumberjack
for this to be is Lumberjack, right?
Yeah.
But if it's not a Lumberjack, put it at one, either the Magic Bat location or the Sank location, so I don't have to come back with a glove or a hammer.
For sure.
All right. Moogle heading south. If he goes southwest, he will happen upon his Moon Pearl, which would be really good.
Yeah, but again, that's kind of talking about he's going to get that progression of the Moon Pearl.
Yeah, it's true.
And it's going to keep him away from that
big key away from big key away from going there.
Yeah, it's true.
Now, so, yeah, the longer it takes him to get the big key, the more of an advantage Taelin has.
Yeah, for sure.
We're still at a point where an earlier big key could still pay off with him just having the single dip of Eastern. He knows where his Dark World access is. It's not logical until we get a lamp.
We do have Dark World access with. We do have Dark World access with.
We have. Yeah, we have a handful of spots. We can't go very far. But there are items there.
There's a
5-item cave.
Yeah. Moogle hasn't seen that yet, but
nope.
It'll be interesting to see when Taelin remembers that he's got a sword. Chat keeps pointing this out. He did Mini Moldorm Cave, and he had a sword.
I mean, to be fair, with the fighter sword, I'm probably doing that with bombs anyway, or at least.
Well, I'm killing the first one right there.
First one you're killing with the sword. Yeah. You want to spin that guy and then throw the bombs to the other side because. While it's not hard to not fall, it is not easy. How would you put? I don't know how to put it, but like, you're not really supposed to be walking on the bottom there. I don't think they intended that to be a thing. So it is kind of easy to fall down by accident.
Sure.
All right, we're gonna go. Oh, we're gonna go southeast before southwest. Oof.
No, he went southwest. He got the.
Oh, okay. No, he got his pro. Never mind.
Yeah.
But we're doing this before Eastern, and he has us 2 caves left in the Eastern area.
Yeah, he left Eastern and Flute 5, and then of course Eastern has the Flute and the Fire Rod, and then we've got Sink.
The Eastern entrance too. Yep.
Yeah.
Probably Mirror would be super nice if you could combine the pod areas, but that's
for sure.
It just never seems to happen.
Yeah, it's the dream.
All right, we'll get 2 entrances out of this.
Okay, there's a connector.
Castle, okay.
Yep. Now you got to make the decision, Tracy. Do you steal the key? Do you...
What I often do, and this is kind of slow, so I don't know that it's really is really that good. I like to do like the first 2 checks and walk away with that second key, and then don't make a decision right away on the rest of it.
That's too deep. That's going too deep.
Now I do like to at least do this one. Key. I do like at least to do this because this chest is in logic, regardless of your key situation. So regardless of whether I go to the second one or not, I do like to grab this spot. It is blue mail, which is nice. Yeah.
It's nice until you want a death warp, but I swear Taelin still doesn't remember he's got a sword.
Oh my!
Okay, he just remembered.
There it is.
Because he takes some damage going into Paradox, and he could just kill the Moldarms on the way in.
Let's see what he's doing. We're just gonna check connectors. But see, this is where Taelin with that flute has a nice advantage because if he wants to save scum the Hyrule Castle small key, he can do it much easier because he can flute back there.
Yeah.
And Moogle just doesn't have that option. So save scumming the keys is going to be super slow because you got to walk all the way down to the Ice Rock Cave area. All right, so here's that exit I talked about earlier. So Taelin has 1 place to go, and since he does have the Moon Pearl, I think it is worth doing this. I don't think this is worth bunny walking. Because imagine you bunny walk this.
Definitely
you bunny walk this, and then it's something... I mean, if it's something that you can just mark off, then, like, whatever. But if it's something that you have to come back to and you have to do this walk all over again, it's just... Yeah, very bad.
Yeah, for sure. The walk sucks no matter what. Without the Moon Pearl, it double sucks, especially if you have to come back. At this point, at least he gets to, in theory, single.
Yeah, so this will be a save and quit out of this unless it's a connector. And it's... Well, I mean, it is a connector.
Yeah.
We can do anything with.
And so I think there's 2 Hyrule Castle connectors on East Death Mountain too.
I think that's right.
And it looks like both runners are going to head to the pod area now.
Yeah, it makes sense. You got enough money. You have plenty of money to get all the entries because you have to pay off Kiki here. And like Taelin knows that there's a 5-item cave just waiting.
Yeah. Yeah, I was wondering why Taelin hadn't fluted to 1 yet. But knowing that Blind Tut's here, I feel like incentivizes him to at least check this first.
And he'll then he could either just leave and decide not to do pod right now, or can walk straight to pod. Whereas Moogle is going to be incentivized to check all the other entrances and find out we have Spike Cave, which we can't do, and we have Swamp Palace, which we can't do.
Right.
We're saying all the things for Swamp Palace.
Yeah. I did find the swamp small.
Okay, almost all the things for Swamp Palace.
Yeah. All right, blinds.
For a 5-item
something
cave.
Good. We've got a lot of money in these 5-item caves.
Okay. I don't mind if these town small keys. It's not the game-breaking item that I'm hoping to find there, but I always feel better having it than not having it.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's an early map check.
Map check, yeah.
So crystals at Mire.
Yeah, crystals at Swamp, Ice, and Skull Woods, with Swamp being a 5/6.
I was gonna say one of them was red, but I missed which. And then Pendant Mire. I don't mind Mire as a pendant because I feel like because the boss is like one way and the items are like 2 other ways.
Yeah.
A dip into Mire just kind of feels like a big.
Yeah, you're gonna do it more times than not because I think it's one of the quicker dungeons, except for the cutscene. But
Yep. And, you know, you can defend not doing the cutscene without the 3 small keys if you want
Sure.
to. If you want to stay in logic. And you can defend doing it because you don't want to come back.
Yeah, totally. All right, what's Pod got? That's a check. They're like a last
so
check
bad.
to the game for sure. Like super last location. You're never gonna want to come back to Pod.
Cave without a hammer in Pod is
that's
just awful.
All right, so there's that flute to 1 that I was expecting earlier, but makes sense again, knowing that blind set was there, going to get those 5 items before we go up to the mountain. In case you find like the lamp or something, or boots or hook shot, anything to make it better makes sense.
And we can't do this Skull Woods because no small key.
Do have flippers now.
That's a good item.
So the good thing for Moogle is it does feel like the flute is the next piece of logic.
Because he can't go to the mountain.
He can't. Yeah, we haven't seen any connectors to the mountain yet. It stinks because he's going to be getting it late. But the good thing for him at least is it's holding progression.
Yeah. This looks like Easter.
Yeah. Okay. So he is going to get it. But again, he's going to be kicking himself now.
Yeah.
You know?
A checkerboard with some bombs. We have 9 bombs, so there's no reason to go get those.
Moogle still hasn't seen Flute 5 or Eastern, right?
No, he hasn't. I thought maybe he might go back to those first, but I think
me
this
too.
makes more sense. I was a little concerned he might go back to those first, but
yeah,
I think this makes at this point with Mimic Cave at the Eastern Palace, at Pod, I'd really try and wait for a mirror to go back to that area so that you can get the Mimic Cave and then mirror into Eastern, so that it doesn't feel quite as bad to not have that hammer.
Yeah, I don't think Taelin has done.
I don't think he's done Eastern area at all.
Eastern stuff, yeah. So he's done all the Pod area stuff. So, but again, that maybe when he does get the air, he can combo him or something.
If the old man has anything for us, he's going to give Taelin a nice save quit spot.
Yeah, he hasn't. I don't know if he saw that yet.
I don't think he has.
But
he jumped down in desert area to do the stuff there.
So the question is, where's the lamp? Right, that's going to put all of this in logic.
Yep.
I mean, rescuing the old being up on the mountain is in logic, but rescuing the old man isn't. Yeah.
Right, and since that's our West Dark World access right now, that's behind a lamp.
Right.
And it'd be nice to have the lamp. We have a fire rod, so we have a fire source. So we don't strictly need the lamp. But it just makes things easier in places like Pod and Mire and potentially Turtle Rock if you have to do the rail maze. Obviously, these runners will be just fine if they don't find it.
All right, a couple more checks up here on the mountain. And Super Bunny.
We have nothing to do this with except walk the long way.
Yeah, you could bomb jump across.
I guess, but I can't. He only has 2 hearts. You really can't. You can do one bomb jump.
For sure.
I wonder if that actually is probably faster. I don't know. I've never actually bomb jumped this. Usually I have one of the things.
Moogle with flute in hand now is.
Yep, I'm gonna go activate.
I'll move the advantage tick to 1 for Taelin.
That's fair.
If it wasn't the progression, and it would be super late for Moogle, then the advantage would be even stronger for Taelin. But Moogle kind of ran out of options and last located it, which real stinks. But
we have flippers now.
And money. So
let's just do it. Those flippers in Skull Woods were rather convenient.
Ooh, there's our
Oh,
hook
that's
shot.
a hook shot. Okay, that's really nice.
So that actually puts the west
More of mountain.
We saw the mountain anyways through Hyrule Castle, but that puts the dark world in the logic from Sank, because we can use the flippers to swim over and then the hook shot to get over there.
Traditional ag access in non-entrance.
yeah, totally. So that's the logic. So that save and quit from Old Man, that spot might not be logical, but all those checks over there is now in logic. So
leaves the arrows at 500 rupees for 10 arrows. When I don't have full arrows, I'm picking that up.
Sure.
All right, Moogle heading back.
I'm surprised Moogle's doing this over instead of going up to the mountain. I feel like,
that's unfortunate. I mean, there might be something here. But yeah.
I mean, I'm just a little surprised.
Yeah, that hook shot is so nice.
I mean, he's gonna get there. I'm just surprised he's doing the stuff that he missed over new things.
Oh well, I was gonna say hello, G. I mean, this is actually really a
Wanna
nice
climb?
for GT because
Want to climb?
Nope. On one key.
You can climb.
You can climb. You can get all the things. You can get whatever's behind Haga 2, which
Sank.
Magic Bat? Oh, it's Sank, right? Because we have this pyramid.
Yeah.
It's the
pyramid. I do the same thing all the time. Yeah.
Oh, me too.
Okay.
Not in logic yet because we need all the keys to climb in logic.
Well,
that isn't the reason why you're not doing it.
Two of the checks
those checks are fully in logic.
Yeah.
Yep. And you know what can be in those chests? GT small keys.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so at the eastern entrance was Spec Rock, and Moogle took that connector and it took him to the mire area. It doesn't look like we're gonna find much here, but is good information.
Yep. Was the item in Spec Rock of any interest?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm not seeing anything on the tracker either. All right, so Moogle now going to head up to the mountain and get all of this stuff.
Yep. So far, very linear progression here.
Yeah, probably do the same thing. End it with Super Bunny. Walk out of the waterfall.
Yep.
Get his hook shot and then start in the Dark World. So.
All right. Of note, a Skullwood small key, which while not required, is going to be nice for routing when Taelin goes to the Skullwoods area.
Yeah.
Or could just take that key and beat the dungeon right now if you really wanted to. I don't know that you do that right now.
Yeah.
I don't know you do that right now.
I don't think so.
If you find there, depending on what kind of Skullwoods you have, you could also end up with 2 keys, and which would be really nice because you have to kill the Gibdo, which is
for sure
preferable. Yeah, we're gonna do Skullwoods area right now with that mountain start. Like even if this is the bad woods, you don't feel too bad. Having to save and quit out of it.
But it looks like a good Skullwoods, right?
No. It's
we don't know yet.
Now.
We don't know yet. Yeah,
it's 50-50
that's right.
now.
This is the first one. Yep.
All right, Moogle's gonna do all the mountain stuff.
Yep. I wonder if he goes through Super Bunny or if he checks the dark entrances.
Well, he knows what one of the entrances on the dark is, so I imagine Super Bunny's got to be more enticing than one entrance that you can get to in a different fashion.
Yeah, you think so.
All right, now we're about to find out, is this the good woods or is it the bad woods? Hey, it's the good woods. And we have the fire rod to open up the other entrance.
Yeah, how nice. Convenient.
And it's nothing.
Nada.
But it's nice to not have that entrance weighing on your mind.
Yes, you don't have to ever come back. It's just done. It's nice to be able to do it all at once.
Yep. I mean, we don't have the big key, so we're going to have one item left here, but it's not the worst fetch quest ever.
Yeah, especially with our starting spot.
Yep. I imagine Moogle's going to wait on rescuing the old man and is realizing that he might as well have just done it. Because you're going to rescue the old man before you do Super Bunny for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
One-way connectors being what they were.
All right, so we're a dam away from, and the hammer, I guess, from beating Swamp, though you don't need the hammer anymore to beat Swamp.
Nope. And we know it's a crystal.
We do know that it's crystal.
All right, and Taelin's going to do what I like to do, which is grab the second key. It's, again, that just lets you skip the killing the Gibdo when you're going to the back.
So it's just a long key to get, though.
You know, well, in the end, it depends on, like,
If you have
I
the
like
mirror
to get
or
it.
not.
Yeah, well, you get the hand, but I might have just saved and quit out of there, given our start spot.
Yeah.
But like, if he goes and does Skullwoods in the near future on like just Fighter Sword and the Fire Rod, then it's, you know, definitely advantage not having to kill the Gibdo. Whereas if it's like at the end and you've got Gold Sword and, you know, Red Mail and a bunch of goodies, then
sure.
ends up
Plus
being
the
a
other
little bit
key
of a waste of
out
time.
there too, right? Like you could just find the other key.
Yep, you could just find the other key. Of course, I'm one of those people that likes to see the auto tracker tick things off too, which is really annoying.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
It just bothers me when it doesn't. It's like, I gotta either pick it up or click it myself. It's really dumb, is what it is.
Yeah.
There's the bomb jumping from Moogle.
Yeah.
He's got a little more health.
Yeah, it does save time, like a couple screen transitions and things. Taelin found Fairy Ascension, and it looks like north of VOO. Yeah, I think with where the save and quit spot is, I think again you're a little bit more incentivized to take these.
Such a good spot. So good, so good.
So we're basically on the same route, right? Moogle's just behind Zora and Skullwoods and a couple checks. I mean, he is up the eastern area stuff and the mire things, but that didn't net him anything, and Taelin might be able to combo those a little bit more efficiently. So again, that advantage ticker is still firmly on Taelin's side.
So that Fairy Ascent cave took us to one of my least favorite. It's actually probably my least favorite must connect, like even worse than like the desert one. It's that, you know, because it's the laser bridge entrance, which means you can't just mark it off as nothing, because there's the what if you get a mirror and you don't have other access to it. But you really want to mark it off because odds are you're going to be able to just drop down to get the light roll version of it anyway. On the plus side is, you know, you took the Fairy Ascent cave up, which means going down is really quick, and there's a mushroom behind the Boots and Desert Palace that we might have to pick up.
Yeah, totally.
And also not what you're hoping to find there.
All right, so we found Desert, I think, in Village of Outcasts as well. And again, because of the starting spot, let's just take advantage of some of these connectors.
Okay, are we dropping down?
I'm dropping down, definitely.
Yeah, we're dropping down?
Definitely drop down, yeah.
I can see the argument for not dropping down, but yeah, again, we have this start spot that Moogle's at right now. And we have a TR big key and the big TR East. And with a Fire Rod, I'm just doing all these checks. There's more than we can do from here.
Yeah, for sure.
And I don't care what mail you have, Death Warping out of Turtle Rock is really easy.
Oh yeah, with the rollers and stuff.
Yep. Actually, Taelin hasn't gotten the blue mail yet, it looks like, so.
Come on, Moogle, let's climb, baby, let's climb.
He's not climbing. Oh, there's that small key to Hyrule Castle. That's really nice.
Okay, so the climb is even less incentivized because it's literally just the four checks now. I mean, it would be insane to climb right now, but I still would want to see it.
I mean, it'd be fun for us, right?
Yeah, exactly.
We'll climb on Fighter Sword, no regular arrows, a Fire Rod. Yeah, I mean, we've both had seeds where I'm sure where that kind of thing ends up being required.
Yeah.
What you're hoping for sure.
If you're looking to climb GT in early practice modes, go to the 216 asyncs, co-op asyncs. There's a lot of stupid climbs on those asyncs that Clearmouse rolled for us. Where you think you, yeah. So you would think that because it's co-op Crosskeys, you wouldn't have. There's that other skull. It's small. Oh no, that's the one that Taelin found. Sorry. You would think because it's co-op, you wouldn't have as many like bad equipment climbs, but oh boy, that is not the case.
I would argue that you'd be more incentivized to do a climb with bad equipment because you're co-oping and one person's going to climb and the other person's going to do something else.
The problem is when the progression is there and both people have to do it.
Yeah, that's the right. Yeah, you're right. All right, Taelin's going to do this bomb jump to see where this exit is.
Yeah, we didn't really get anything out of.
Not really.
Turtle Rock, right?
We got the Hyrule Castle small key, which might be significant or might not matter, you know?
Yeah, Taelin actually hasn't seen
TR West
Hyrule Castle. So
yeah, he hasn't fluted to 8 yet.
So he can just do all of Hyrule Castle when he gets to it.
Yeah.
Moogle can now too.
And with Fire Rod, a sword, a hook shot, it's pretty easy to do.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Taelin hasn't done a lot of these south checks. That's interesting. These are kind of scenes I don't love because there's now that they have access to everything. It's like which direction do you go?
Everything do you do first?
Yeah, like there's so many places to be. You can only be in one place at a time. I don't know. Question from chat: how do players know when other racers finish before them? They're in a racetime.gg race room, so you can. It has a countdown and shows when the opponent finishes.
And you are correct. You cannot watch the other runners stream in randomizers. In vanilla games, you can, for the most part. It's usually allowed.
Yeah, definitely not in randomizers.
But not in randomizers.
Yep.
We're going to get some Hyrule Castle action from Taelin here.
Yeah, and with that key, I imagine we'll just do the front and the back.
Yep.
So.
Is this where the blue mail was? Because this is not where...
Yes. Yep.
I mean, on the plus side, the green guard does the same amount of damage no matter what mail upgrade, because Link to the Past damage tables are dumb. That's usually what I say when
I don't know if that they're dumb or if they just never thought that there'd be a situation where it would come up, right? Like I don't know.
That's fair. It's just there's a lot of like in Z1, which I also play, as many people know. Everything just halves,
Yeah.
2 hearts of damage because 1 heart becomes half a heart. It's real simple. Same thing with the damage you do to enemies. 1 hit becomes 4 hits to 2 hits to 1 hit on your sword upgrades. But in this game, some things go 4-3-2, some things go 3-2-1, some things go 2-1/2. 1/2 quarter. It's weird.
It's variety. It's the spice of life.
It feels like that had to be more difficult to program, right? I know I'm not a programmer, you're not a programmer, but
we're going from the Nintendo to the Super Nintendo.
That's right. So we can do more things.
It's got to be super, yeah.
Now what's here at the bottom is half magic. Okay, not a required item, but a really nice to have item.
Always nice, yeah. Always nice.
In regular, in non-entrance modes, my favorite item, non-required item is always powder because of all the uses at the end of dungeons to get it. I actually would say in Crosskeys, give me the half magic before the powder, just because some of the places where you use the powder don't come up all the time, or like one of the places I like to use powder is at the end of Turtle Rock. Well, Turtle Rock now has an entrance that you can just go to it from Blazer Bridge. You're not going all the way from the top. 99% of the time in Crosskeys, although every once in a while they'll throw you a curveball, and that's the way you have to get through.
Yeah. All right, so what does Moogle need to find? Ooh, Pendant Mire.
Something good in Pendant Mire would be really good.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think, like, what would even the
mirror?
advantage. I think, yeah,
A
maybe finding
hammer,
the
a
mirror.
glove?
The mirror. I don't know if the hammer does that. Maybe the glove. I mean, just Taelin's going to be in this direction sooner rather than later as well.
Yeah.
I think mirror boots would be a good way to at least like
Well,
even
boots
things
is
out a
always a
little
good
bit.
answer.
Yeah.
That should always, you know what? That should always be the first answer, right?
Why is Taelin? Oh, is he?
What
Never mind.
Okay.
He's just the rats, right? He's got blue mail.
Yeah, that's true.
Wants
The
to make
rats are-
sure. Yeah. No,
Yep.
I my initial reaction was the same of like, what are you doing? No. Setting up that death warp.
Same here. Yeah, this is the blue mail with rats is a thing.
Yep. Yeah, for sure. All right, so we can do all of Meyer with the Meyer big key here, except for the boss.
And we don't really care if we don't do the boss.
Yeah, totally.
It's a pendant, and we hope just not to have to do the pendant part.
Totally. All right, let's
down
see
to
what
a
we
heart,
got.
we just use a bomb to get the rest of the death warp. Whole
What a
lot of
sad-
nothing.
That's a sad.
So, in all of Hyrule Castle, we got blue mail and we got half magic, which are nice. Like, these are good items.
But you could go the whole scene without finding those.
But
and be okay,
yeah,
right?
exactly.
Like, yeah.
You'd be just fine.
All right, don't die. Please, Moogle, don't die. There's the lamp. Blocked by the fire rod.
Wait. So our logic is to hookshot across to wherever this Misery Mire was to get our lamp to rescue the old man.
Meyer keys.
With wherever those Meyer keys are, which I don't know.
No.
Oh, well, we're never going to see a cutscene on Moogles right
man.
now. I mean, I don't think you go back for that now. The lamp was the progression, which obviously was, and when I say the progression, I mean the part that we're filling in, not the actual current progression.
Yeah.
Lamp can only be hard required if it locks Fire Rod, I think. It has to lock Fire Rod. Otherwise, you can usually get around it.
Yeah, for sure. That slug, man, those things do a ton of damage.
It's like 4 hearts on.
Yeah.
He's got blue, so I guess it's only 2 hearts.
3.
So
I think
it might
it's
be
still 3. Yeah.
Yeah, slugs might be a 4 through 2.
Yeah.
As we were just talking about damage table.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
going back.
Okay, that's. I hope he gets something good because this is a lot of time here.
Is it 2? Okay, it's still 2. But it's either way, it still hurts.
Yep. I mean, if you're not paying attention, those slugs can beat you up really good.
Well, the problem is they're on that conveyor, so you could still be paying attention, and the way they move along with the conveyor, or whatever that little spot there, just.
And there's bombs all over the place that can push you into places you don't want to get pushed. Yeah, it's just bad. It's just all around bad. Oh, hello, sick kid. Do we have a bottle? We have a bottle.
Do. Kate.
Okay, well, there was that bumper cave somewhere that I forget where it was.
Sure.
We can now do it. And I think it was the side, I forget whether it was the hookshot side or not. So we might have already been able to do it.
No, it was the bottom. So they definitely need the cape for it.
Yeah, the classic Crosskeys gotcha for new players is that the hookshot gets you bumper cave from the one side.
Yeah. All right, so still 3 more checks here in Meyer. $50 from Hobo. That our first pod small?
46 minutes in, and I think it. Okay,
that's a little surprising.
Sure. That is a late pod small. People calling for GT climb.
There's still
I see the emote there, but you're not completely not serious. You're not completely kidding.
So we do know, we saw the hammer. I don't remember if you noticed this, but chat pointed out that the hammer was on Desert Ledge earlier.
Oh, so mirror or connect. Yeah, I mean, I'd be looking for connectors to some extent. But
that mirror, since Meyer knows. Yeah, Moogle knows where Meyer.
Oh, yeah, we don't need the flute for that. We do have a Meyer connector.
Yeah, he saw that going through Eastern. That was a pretty bad mire, by the way. Like,
yeah,
we got the mire big and a lamp.
We got a lamp to put everything in logic. Yeah. Aren't you thrilled?
But it's not though, because we need that's 3 mire keys locked.
I know, we're missing the mire keys to really put in logic. God, can you imagine? Like, I know, like Fred Coughlin will do this on occasion, and I you know, because I'm one of those people that likes to backfill the logic. Like, I'll break the logic, and I like to backfill it and what I was supposed to do or what the players were supposed to do. Well, he will just play in logic and only do the things in logic, like not in a race, but like just, you know, for his stream. And it's one of the, like, sometimes when you think about how the logic meant you to do things, it's just, oh, why would I? It's just terrible.
Yeah, totally. It's funny when you read like some of the spoiler logs too, or like with intended routes of things. Yeah. Especially in like Key Sanity, where it wants you to do a whole bunch of different terrible routing. It doesn't. Yep. It's not. It doesn't route it with speedrunning in mind. Like, no. It's trying to just put things in logic, and
that's right.
Can be terrible. It can be terrible. All right, so Taelin found the mire area through the eastern connector now,
which is the first part of the puzzle to get the hammer.
Yep, or at least, yeah, maybe, possibly.
Okay,
Moogle took that old lady connector and it locked him out, so that was a little frustrating.
Yeah. Okay, so. I mean, there is a non-zero chance that the hammer isn't hard required. It's all dependent on... Oh, no, never mind. Ice is a crystal. I was looking at the wrong side. Yeah. Moogle has ice as a crystal. Taelin doesn't yet know that information, so... I mean...
Have you seen a Crosskeys seed?
Yes, I played one recently that was hammer. I had a hammer.
Oh, wow.
I did have the hammer, but it did turn out to not be required.
Oh, wow.
So it can happen. I've also had the Gloveless seed where I got mitts and my opponent got neither. That was fun. Guess who won that one?
Yeah.
It wasn't the person that had the mitts to open everything.
All right, so Samaria at Dig Game gives us the right side.
We can go back
compass room. Oh, yeah, great.
Yeah, you could, let's see, how we are, we have 1 GT small key. Yeah, you could, I mean, you do have to be you really want to have 3 keys if you're going to go right side, but like, you're going to get more keys, and it is a pretty dense check.
Yeah,
so doing it.
I mean, it's out of logic checking compass room, but you can take it all the way to Ice Armos.
Yeah.
And
I mean, if I'm going to do it, I'm taking it all the way to Ice Armos.
Yeah.
And, you know, small keys, the game's going to give you the small keys if it's meaning you to do the left side and do all the stuff on the right side. The scary part is like you said earlier, those first 2 chests on the climb being in logic with 0 small keys.
Yeah.
And so if you use up all your small keys and don't climb with at least 1, you could be, even with the hook shot, could be abandoning the last chest there, which would never feel good. Taelin's going to get the stuff in mire, which is, you know, and by stuff, I mean a lamp.
Yeah, right.
to almost put things in logic.
Some of the dungeons we haven't seen. We haven't seen Pod. We haven't seen Thieves Town. We haven't seen Ice.
Hera. We only got the 1 Pod small key, so I'm not really surprised that we haven't seen it.
It's true. All right, so we know that Swamp is one of them. Eastern is our other 5-6.
So yeah, so Moogle just needs to know what his last pendant is, and he'll have full knowledge. Oh, that's a nice triple. When you don't have any magic.
Yeah, for sure. Trying to figure out what is Moogle gonna do next. He knows about Hyrule Castle. He might do that.
He hasn't gotten the key yet.
Oh, right.
He didn't do the Turtle Rock thing that Taelin did.
That's true.
And that was the only thing in Turtle Rock was that small key that got us half magic. Yay, half magic.
Yeah.
I think we're going to go, this is Dark Shopping Mall.
I think where GT is, I think it's Dark Lumberjack, right? Man,
yeah, because it was right near. It was right near our start spot.
Yeah, I mean, I know again, you need logic to put all that stuff.
I hate coming over here without a glove.
Yeah, me too.
Probably of all the spots.
Sometimes you gotta do it though.
Spot. Yeah, sometimes you do, and I do. But of all the spots to leave a glove entrance, this is, I think, the worst. There's that lamp for Taelin. Hey, we got a lamp.
Back a desert.
A desert. No small key stealers here. We had a big key, we could just do it. And actually this is even worse, because you almost certainly have to come back here just to do that one.
Yeah.
At least, I mean, on the plus side, you're probably going to have a glove you hopefully will have a glove by the time you come back to do desert. Yeah. And you can get that lift rock. And we're going to go do...
Where's he going? Is he doing dark?
Potion.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot about that.
And another one that feels bad. I mean, a lot of people will just skip.
Glove.
A lot of people will skip the catfish anyway, even with the glove, but we have to skip it because no glove.
All right, let's see where Moogle goes next. I think Taelin's just going to kind of follow that route that Moogle did, south.
Yeah, I think
pick up
that makes sense.
Samaria and things.
Might not take it all the way to the Dark Shopping Mall, but like the rest of it for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
so
GT.
what's okay? So tile room is in logic. So like tile room could be a glove or something.
Could be a thing.
Compass room is not yet in logic without those GT smalls, but I imagine he's gonna do it, right? Like
I would totally do it here.
And then where is our logic? I'm trying to figure out where do we have?
I say that he totally does it, but if there's something good enough here to lead me elsewhere, I might do that instead. If the in logic.
Like what would that be with my mirror? Maybe.
Mirror, maybe. Yeah, mirror to get. Well, has he seen the mirror yet? I think only Taelin's seen the mirror. Sorry, not the mirror. The hammer.
Yeah, I don't know if he saw it or not.
Yeah, so if I've seen the hammer, then for sure I'm taking that mirror and I'm going and getting that hammer. Then I have left side GT, right? Which is better.
Yeah.
For a lot of reasons.
The shovel.
The shovel is not getting me to leave. No.
Yeah, for sure.
It's definitely not the item.
Yeah, no one's doing Vidi. It's a pendant and it's locked behind 3 Meyer smalls with the where the lamp is. Like there's zero chance you do Vidi.
On this equipment with it being a pendant, there's no way. If I had silvers, then I might consider it, or a good enough sword.
It's just so far out of logic that I'm
still probably not doing it, but I'm definitely
crystal. If it's a crystal, you can maybe.
Oh yeah, no. If it's a crystal, you do it. Like if you can, you might. I mean, I might wait on it for better equipment, but you're not waiting forever.
Yeah.
Pod big.
Yeah.
Give me one more pod small, and then give me pod entrance, and I can just do a whole bunch of things with that. But like we don't have.
We do have Taelin in Skull Woods, by the way.
Yeah. I think we're missing one Skullwood small key.
One small key,
Who cares?
Yeah.
And with that half magic, you have a lot of fire rod shots to help the moth fight.
I mean, it does have to be careful. It's not.
Yeah.
100% free.
No, it's not. I mean, I always say this. As a kid, I thought moths had to be killed with the fire rod, so I always used the fire rod. So, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm like this great. This super good player at using the fire rod, but I feel like I'm, at least better than average at using the fire rod on this fight.
All right.
It's really speedrunners don't practice this with a fire rod.
You're right.
He's got it right. This is fine. He's fine.
Okay. Yeah, fine. Totally fine. For that, I'm a little worried, but no, we're good. Is he not? Moogle's not going to check. Is he planning on walking out?
He's going to walk out, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're going to walk out, you get the big. Oh gosh.
Oh, glove.
Is it a glove or a mitts? We don't know that for sure, but it is definitely a thing.
It's only one small
rocks.
Key out of logic.
Yeah, exactly.
Gosh, it's 2 advantage ticks towards Taelin right now. Moogle needs something big here, like a mirror boots combo. I think maybe.
Oh, that would be huge, right? Well, the mirror, and we talked about the mirror getting the hammer and mire, but it also gets 2 checks on the top of the castle. The Kid of Swamp is not interesting.
Yeah.
Not interesting at all. So if he's walking out, are we climbing? I mean, you could steal the pot key and you can do it and get all the way up to the top.
Climb, climb, climb. Desert small.
That's 2 items. Oh god, he is? Like, you're not gonna steal this. You're not taking this key unless you're gonna use it. Oh baby.
Oh, we're taking advantage of that cape, yeah.
I mean, knowing that you're... Oh, well, okay, that just took out a lift rock. Yeah, I get checking connectors, hoping that you find a connector to get your hammer without the mirror.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, baby. Well, I mean, if there's something up here, huge advantage to Moogle. But if there's nothing up here, that's... I mean, it's not game over or anything, but... Because Taelin might eventually climb as well, but it definitely...
But it is behind, right?
Position. Like... Yeah.
Oh, here's the hookshot
cave. Hookshot cave with the glove. Oh, it's
yeah, maybe this gives you the hammer, too. Maybe there's a small possibility.
There won't be no Skullwood small. It's in here. Oh, Eastern Big.
Eastern Big.
Yeah, you just there was no way you could wait on the Eastern Big to just do all the Eastern at once.
Yeah.
And if I'm Taelin, I'm feeling good about that Eastern Big because now I know that there was no way that my opponent could have skipped Eastern and done it in one go. And where does this spit out? Again, taking connectors. Oh, there it is!
It is the hammer!
Oh my gosh. Wow, that's so good for
Sorry, I'm just going to give 3...
I know, right?
3 advantage ticks to Taelin here. Oh, sorry, Moogle. It's just not... sometimes it just doesn't work out. Was that a pendant?
Oh, here's the last pendant. Here's the last pendant. If you happen upon it, you might do it anyway because it's such a quick dungeon, but... no Castle Tower small keys, well behind Castle Tower, which, as I like to say, is bait. But we are going to get this item. I don't actually like to say it's bait. It's just too many times it's been bait for me. Oh, we get to have right now. You can't death warp out of the first check of Castle Tower anyway, even if that's what he was planning on doing. You have to walk out no matter what. There's nothing to kill you at that point. And I think this is going to be finish Eastern Palace, which totally makes sense if you're Taelin.
Yeah. I know that's Crystal. Got 2 more checks.
Super close to start. Do you think Moogle maybe is doing this play up GT because of just the early play? Just trying to make something happen?
Yeah, this is... I need something good to happen here. And I can't use all of his magic. I know there's going to be some... He's got the lamp and stuff, but... Does have to save some of his magic here.
Small pots. So the GT climb is like the one place where it doesn't just give you the magic you need if you run out, right? Now, granted, the vanilla game assumes you have lamp, so that the magic pots in the first torches room do let you get through it without the fire rod, without being able to use fire rod shots. They don't really take into account the fact that you might come up here without the lamp because the game kind of forces that lamp on you. Thieves' Town Big Key is a thing we need in the Eastern Big Chest.
All right, so let's start putting pieces together, right? We know what we need to beat the game now that we know our crystals. Yep. We have the Thieves' Town Big. Ice is clearable. Thieves' Town is clearable. We know where the pod big is. So pod's clearable. We need the dam.
We hope we don't need pod, but
Oh, right. That's right. Pod's pendant. I'm sorry.
I mean, if we find it, we hope we don't need to finish pod. Like, I don't mind finding pod here because it's got a lot of items I can get to. And
so we're looking for the dam. We're looking for desert big.
And guess what else we're looking for?
And the ice rod. And the ice rod.
Ice rod. Also, no, Taelin hasn't gotten that cane off of Dig Game yet, it looks like.
No, yeah, it never went south from VOO, so.
Yeah, so it's gonna have. I mean, race. Dig game.
There's the boots.
Okay, well, I mean,
I'm gonna move tick away back to the center.
Yeah.
So 3-2.
I mean, those boots could be required.
Yeah, we haven't seen ice. We haven't seen Thieves Town. You know, if they're locked by the boots, that's pretty big.
There's a reminder. Wait, what?
So the climb is required to get the lamp.
Mystery Myers small key, but that's behind 3 GT smalls. Wait a minute. What the heck?
Yeah.
Where are the GT smalls?
Don't kill Viddy is
the
do not kill Viddy is the
yeah, dependent Viddy, you're not dying. That's just not happening.
All right, so Taelin, I imagine.
Oh gosh.
Pod small. Okay.
JoJo, that's just disgusting. If that GT torch is a Skullwood's key. Or sorry, is it if that? Yeah.
Oh yeah, to put the glove in the logic.
Oh my god.
Oh, there's the desert big.
Oh my.
All
okay.
Right. So we're ice rod.
From Nomo?
Yeah, and a sword.
Now we need another sword. I mean, preferably we get 2 more swords, but you know. Is that every required? Yeah, because we don't need the pod. Well, one of them has the pod key. We don't need the Harrowbig key, logically or otherwise. We don't need the Ice Palace big key, except logically. I mean, that's most of the keys just known.
Where were the gloves?
The glove was on Moth in Skullwoods.
Oh, right. Okay.
Oh, and we need the dam. And
yeah, we do need the dam. I mean, we definitely need entrances. So mirror, there's a decent chance that mirror is required.
Yes. Mirror opens up a ton of entrances. That's like,
we haven't seen ice in Thieves Town still.
You ever had a seed where you're just missing one entrance and you know it's got to be under the mirror and you got to find that mirror? That's really annoying. So Moogle no longer needs that small key out of that Hyrule Castle small key.
Right, yeah.
So yeah, this drop down isn't going to give him anything new. But those boots could matter. Those boots could absolutely matter.
Yeah. I mean, if any of the entrances that we need are behind the boots, then Taelin is going to have to climb.
Now, Taelin might be able to do a faster climb with better equipment, or maybe not. We'll see.
But he also what time? 10, just over an hour maybe when he got the boots, right? So when does Taelin get how much time?
There's your last
accrue? Okay.
Okay, Stumpy had the last Skullwood small.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, we got the cane. I don't know why I was thinking he was going east to west. He's going west to east.
I mean, boots is Moogle needed those to be there, and he needs them to be required too, I think.
Yes. No, the first
could have had him a half an hour ago if they'd done it earlier, right?
The early
when I said to go do it originally, I should have.
We're gonna find that. Oh yeah, that shovel is in logic. Let's see what the shovel gives us. Oh, nothing.
Nada.
But yeah, so I'm trying to figure out this. Oh, he doesn't even care what the. Yeah, doesn't even care what the red crystals are. Okay, yeah. Sure.
Why doesn't he care?
I don't know. You need entrances. Go get the small key. If you're Moogle, and it is nice. Wait.
So the boots.
Wait.
You're required to get the.
Were you required to get the boots? Come back down, get that small key, and then climb again?
Yeah.
I mean.
Yep. Yes. That's the log. That's when we were talking about earlier about how the logic will put things together.
Oh
that's the logic right there.
Okay, we're gonna give this seat to Fred. No, I'm not gonna. Yeah. I'm not gonna put that on you.
That's so funny.
And you need to do that to get your Myra Small to go get your lamp to go get your Easy Dark World.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness gracious! It's so ugly. All right, Taelin is going to give us Dark Shop Mall with the glove.
Yeah, and he'll be able to do desert.
Yes,
Since he's got the big key. Yep. We're gonna pick up half magic here and kind of wish he had it like 15 minutes ago. Yeah.
Yeah, that half magic is the climb is one of those places that half magic really helps. No, just bad ice rock cave underneath the rock, so.
Moogle needs to go to Skull Woods to get his glove.
Skull Woods. That's the big thing.
And then go to the rock next left of the dam to get the connector to get his hammer.
Yes. Unless you can find the hammer somewhere.
Yeah. And then Taelin presumably needs to climb to get the boots. But when we don't know. Again, if boots are locking progression.
Well, here's another interesting one.
They were not locked by any keys, right? They were in the
they were in the mini Homa. As much as I always like to call the well bait when it's behind Aga 1, that entrance does require boots to get the well.
True. That's true.
Okay, not hard. Okay, unless you want to do shenanigans. All right, nothing of interest on the desert finish.
That is crystal number 3, though, right?
Yeah, to 0. I mean, to be fair, the ones that Moogle needs to do none of the ones that the Taelin's done are super slow. They're relatively quick, at least in terms of the actual dungeon itself. And they're not all easy to get to. Okay, Moogle is just opening the door so he doesn't have to think about keys. I like that.
Yep. Yeah, that makes sense.
We're just going to do Crystal Roller, because he didn't see the entrance to TREs, which I thought was in the Curiosity Shop location, which is kind of a dumb spot and easy to skip. And that's one of those locations where I'll be like, oh, shoot, I skipped that again. I have to go back to it. And then usually, inevitably, if I do it that way, it's nothing. I wish I just skipped it. There's the Hyrule Castle small key. Oh gosh, that cannot feel good. That cannot feel good.
We are gonna see catfish from Taelin.
Yep. It's an item. Yeah, and unfortunately, there's nothing else of use that well, unless Moogle takes us all the way to the front, which I suppose he could.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen the front.
We
saw the back for sure. That's where Moogle came from.
Okay, catfish with a piece of heart. Taelin's not going to wait for it. Actually, we saw how Moogle opened up the door to Trinex already, which means that he doesn't have to worry about these small keys, so he can get all the way to the front.
I think he's going to go all the way to the front.
I think he's going to go all the way to the front.
I'm surprised Taelin with hammer, hookshot, GT big isn't in GT, right? Like,
yeah,
he literally has everything to do the basement. Oh my gosh, and here's the front. It's
they're gonna high five at the front. Oh gosh. Okay, well.
Oh, that was close. All right, what do we got in the compass chest? 20 rupees.
But yeah, Taelin's just a save and quit away from just doing all of left side GT. We don't know what's on the left side because
he could do all of the basement.
Yeah, he could do everything.
Yeah, and might just climb. Unless, I guess, the mirror, maybe?
I'm trying to think if... With one key, can he climb? With one key if he does all the left side? Can he get all the way? I mean, he can climb. I'm just trying to figure out if he can get to... Will he have a key left over to get everything?
Yeah, I don't know if he can... I don't think he can open up map chest.
Yeah, you can skip map chest. That's behind 4 keys anyway, and easy to get to. Bombos is a thing.
Yeah.
Don't know, that's interesting.
Where's the dam?
That is the really good question.
All right, so we are going to now see GT from Taelin here.
Yeah, this makes sense. There might be a GT small key on the left side. Like, that's not uncommon at all.
Does he... Okay, if he finds the mirror, does he climb?
I think no. The mirror opens up a lot. He's gonna do right side first, drop down, grab the small key, and then go.
Yeah, that's
but that's the normal route.
Yeah.
That's the route you normally do.
You want a death warp, but you also don't want to die either.
Yeah, it's a shame we don't have more GT small keys, because if you have enough GT smalls and can forego picking up the pot key, you just walk back out of the compass room and let the hand grab you.
Yeah.
There's a cape for Moogle.
Where was Skullwoods?
Skullwoods is on the mountain. I think it's right at Flute 1.
Hmm. That's where Moogle needs to go.
Yeah. This is not going to do it, because no mirror means you're not fluting anywhere.
Oh, he's back for the small key.
Well, we'll get to find out what it is. Okay, turtle rock. There's no way to break the left side without the hammer. You can break it all you want without the hook shot, but you can't break it without the hammer. Yeah, this is not a fun death warp. Fortunately, falling down a hole does 1 hard damage no matter what mail upgrades you have.
That's true. All right, so we're going to see some sort of connector, I think. Oh, yeah, desert here. And then we're finally going to see the left side of GT, which I think should have something, right?
I mean, if nothing else, it's have it a GT small.
Oh, the mushroom.
Yep. Well, I mean, I don't know that anybody's turned in the mushroom, but we haven't found the potion shop to find out what's there regardless.
Well, the Moogle's the only one that, Moogle's the only one that can get it, right? There's that GT small. 2 GT smalls.
Oh gosh. Okay, game. So you were supposed to get the hammer before coming here. So you're supposed to get the hammer before coming here, which means you're supposed to get the hammer before you get the stuff in mire the lamp and mire to put everything together. So yeah, now Taelin climbs. Like, I mean, probably. I guess it depends on what else he finds.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, the only thing I would.
What's in random room?
Is the mirror, right? I feel like that's like the only thing that would.
Found right side TR.
Oh, that was up on the
that's
mountain.
right. That's right.
Yeah.
It was like it was the connector at the Curiosity Shop that took you to Dark Death Mountain that had TR East that Taelin did right away, and yeah, that's what. Yeah, it was just this, it was like a series of connectors. All right, random room. The last new stuff we're gonna see here.
There's the mirror.
There it is.
There it is.
There's the mirror. So yeah, now I don't know if you climb.
And
the myths. Okay. So now every entrance. Yeah, that's like every entrance.
All right, so I'm gonna put 3. I'm gonna move the ticks, the advantage ticks, 3 solidly to Taelin
and we
here.
haven't seen
the boots have done nothing, right?
Yeah, no, not at all, nothing.
I mean, they make you go fast, but I'm looking on his tracker, and he's checked all of the entrances except for Tombs. Maybe even King's Tomb, I think.
Yeah, King's Tomb.
Oh no, we haven't seen King's Tomb yet. Yeah,
King's Tomb. It doesn't hard require the myths, but essentially hard requires. I mean, there's a little hook shot trick you can do, but I don't. Yeah, I don't know if maybe he'll do it. Like at this point, if you can do it, I think you want those boots to matter because that's what you climbed for. Like just being able to go fast is not enough, right?
Yeah.
Because they'll probably at best even out from. Oh, we haven't seen Bach. No, we came out.
Somebody came out of here. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a connector.
In fact, Moogle was. Maybe he's just using it as a connector. I know he got locked out there, but yeah, I think that was what he was doing. Using his to get back to the dark world. I don't know where he's going. All right, so Taelin now has access to everything with them.
Yep.
Except for the boots locations. Okay, we haven't seen Dark Link Spunk Rocks. Let's see what this is. Oh,
but it's a pendant. Okay, but it's got items. It
does have items.
That heart piece is not the item that Moogle needs to be there.
Ice rod, I think. Ice rod.
Yeah,
would be the big.
Right, because we've seen all the big keys, right?
Yeah.
And you just do this. Like he does not have the. Yeah, no one's got the big key to this. So we're just gonna beat it out of logic because it's here, and because you want something behind the boots. So yeah, this is definitely a pendant you clear.
There's the silvers at Spiral Cave.
They're pod smell.
Gosh, the pods. These pod smells are terrible.
I would have been happier if I were Moogle if this were pod. Oh, we're gonna get powder on the floating island. That's a nice item.
I think that was at the castle.
Actually, do we have access to... Oh, it's... Okay, we have access to Turtle Rock entrance.
I think Moogle needs something behind Lumberjack in the well. But even then, I think it might be...
He still needs the Castle Tower small keys to even make that possible.
Sure, but I think like Hera had nothing. I think Taelin still might get to that stuff faster.
Well, there's a small key that we didn't have access to before. I imagine Taelin will pick that up.
All right, Moogle is now on the path.
Yep, this is where he needs to be.
This will get him the glove, which will get him the hammer, which will get him the glove or the mirror and the other glove. We are looking for the ice rod and 2 entrances, 3 entrances.
Ice rod dam, Thieves Town.
Yeah, Thieves Town ice, and a sword along the way.
I mean, let's go to Swamp for our sword, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you know the other dungeon that seems to have swords a lot in Crosskeys is Ice Palace.
Oh, really?
At least that's my experience. Oh, hey, tempered sword. Blue bottle.
Blue bottle. Yeah.
Take a blue bottle. And a B in exchange for the empty one.
I gotta, Moogle's probably not feeling great ever since the flute. You know what I mean?
No,
and he now just basically last located his glove.
Yep.
And then he's gonna last locate that hammer. And the boots are nice. Don't get me wrong, but they haven't really locked anything, and it took a lot to get them.
Yeah, and it's still possible that Taelin at some point climbs.
Yeah.
Looking for things. It's still 4 items. The entries I'd be checking if I were Taelin is actually the ones on the top of the castle. You have right there at your start spot.
Oh, yeah. Got the cape and everything.
Yeah. But I think we've seen all the mire area stuff because we had the one connector that took us to get the hammer, and then we just had a connector here.
Yeah.
We might not have seen that desert. The desert.
Yeah, I didn't see desert. Didn't see checkerboard.
Somebody came out. Didn't they come out of checkerboard like super early? No, maybe not.
Oh, did
I don't
they?
remember. We're gonna find out. We'll find out in a second. No, it's chess game. Okay, we have not seen this. It's
in the book.
Okay, well, of the things that I want to find if I were either runner, the book is very far down on the list.
Totally.
And he just left the mountain where you could check the one tablet, and Bombo's tablet is just out of the way at this point.
Yeah. Here's those checks you wanted to see. Huh?
Yeah, yep. One of the things we're missing should be up here. Yeah, there's that Eastern big key for Moogle. No way. Well, we do have the cape, so we can get all 3 entrances.
Oh, we didn't go through. Moogle, no.
It's not good. Yeah, he can't get the mirror without the hammer. So you have to take the connector to get the hammer.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Hello, pendant dungeon. That yeah. It's got stuff. So maybe the ice rod's in here.
Only 2 keys though. So few. So little things are. Yeah.
So you're doing all the back. You have the big key. So you're skipping Helma and you're skipping the big key chest, or we're just not doing any of it, which I think is fair at this point because you're looking for entrances more than you're looking for items. But given that the ice rod is still missing.
Did he just do the 1 check and leave?
He just did the 1 check and left.
That's interesting. You've got the all of the front is in logic except for the big chest, right?
Yeah. Honestly, I would do more than that. Not because you're still missing an ice rod and you have 1 sword, and you can do 12 checks.
I guess the thought is he's got Thieves Town, he's got Ice Palace, which are both crystals, right?
Yeah,
those are more important. I can always come back to Pod.
Yeah, and that's
probably
it's an easy pod to get back to because it's on the top of the castle and we have the pyramid start for Sanctuary. So that's probably the thought process, I think. Swamp will be 8 basically on path checks. Although you could debate whether the compass check is on path. Ice Palace is mostly on path checks.
Yeah.
You skip
Same with Thieves Town.
Yeah, Thieves Town is Gomo Thieves Town barely exists, right? Because Gomo Thieves Town is you skip the pot key and you
right,
and you just get that one little efficiency there. So.
Let's see if Moogle heads back to Hookshot Cave. That's where he needs to be. Yep. He needs to go through there, and then back to GT to get all his stuff.
Yep.
There's the dam.
The dam. Okay, so we're going to be doing Swamp Palace.
Yep.
Okay, so what entrances have we not gone to that Thieves Town Ice Palace? So Big Mom.
King's Tomb is a possibility.
King's Tomb
Boots,
is still a possibility. Boots could still be
I don't think we've done the race game. And K45.
I bet we're going to do... Yeah, because this makes sense. He's going to go do those right now.
Okay, so Moogle now going to get... Yep. I mean, having these boots for now 20 plus, almost 30 minutes is not nothing, right? Like, that is definitely something.
Okay, so if Moogle goes and does the rest of GT after on his next save and quit, which is when I would do it, right? I wouldn't. Which
is probably right now, like right after this.
Which is probably out of this, right? We'll get to see the first thing you do after that, because the mitts were there. You're going to do King's Tomb. It's your last.
Oh check. Yeah.
So hopefully we get to see King's Tomb soon.
If it's King's Tomb,
that'd just be insane.
then I'll swing the advantage back.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Did Taelin check the old man, the bumper cave mirror spot?
The bumper cave mirrors.
Yeah, where you come out from the old man with the mirror.
Probably.
Did you do that one?
Are we grabbing the Smith? We're grabbing the Smith.
I'm in ice.
We're not checking pod, but we're grabbing the Smith. Okay. Sure.
I guess Smith is like right.
Okay, it's right here. Never mind. It's just right here. Or it's wherever it is. Yeah, it's
like you just flew and then flew right back. It's fine.
There's those 2 GT small keys for Moogle to put his boots in.
Yeah.
Wait, the boots were in Logic. It was the beginning, but to put everything back together.
Put the pod small key in Logic.
Yep. Okay, Smith's just with a heart.
I mean, the swords are in our crystal dungeons, right? Like, we haven't seen Swamp, Ice, or Thieves Town. That's a lot of checks.
That is a lot of, like I said, a lot of on-path checks for a sword.
Yeah.
I had a seed once that had 3 swords in Thieves Town.
Yeah.
I think my fighter sword was and I'm a slow runner, so to be clear. So it was like an hour 40, hour 50, and then just went to Thieves Town and 3 swords.
Yeah.
It was absolutely insane. Actually, I think the first one of those swords was actually go mode.
That's hilarious.
Here for Moogle. It's for Moogle. He's already done the rest of this.
And there's Ice.
There's Ice. Okay, so now we're just missing Thieves Town. Where was this Ice Palace?
This is K45. So, we haven't seen TR Bridge, I don't think.
Nope.
So there's that connector. Okay. So this is
okay. We saw this.
Yeah, there's something here. Was this the Desert Big or something? I think
it was something.
Yeah. Oh, silvers.
Okay. Silvers are nice. Not required, but you like that.
Especially since there's a decent chance we end on Fighter Sword, right?
Yeah.
Or, I mean, Master Sword. Master Sword, yeah.
Like this, yeah. I mean, yeah. Can't do Fighter Sword in this game.
Yeah.
And no, wait, do we have no big key to Ice Palace, so we have to hit the switch to complete this. Good on Taelin for remembering that. It was very bad to get to the bottom of the Ice Palace and be like, whoops, no big key. Ask me how I know that. Don't ask me how I know that.
It's happened to us all for sure.
Not that, yeah. I know a few people that will always hit the switch, not because it's faster or slower, but because that way they never have to think about it.
Okay, so we are now Ice Rod, Sword. There's our sword.
I told you, Ice Pals with the sword.
Yeah, we're Ice Rod in a Thieves Town away from Go Mode.
Yep. The question is that Thieves Town behind King's Tomb that Moogle has not consented to do right away.
Yeah, or is it Pyramid Fairy?
Ooh, yeah, that'd be interesting. So, to be clear though, for Moogle, like, he got that mirror, and we had that start spot on the top, at a mirror spot, so it made sense for him to do that first, and then it's Spiral Cave that takes you up here. But I imagine the next save and quit probably is go to King's Tomb.
Yeah, you got the Graveyard Ledge King's Tomb combo for sure. Or you might just flute over there too. It's a possibility.
Yeah, you can flute it too and get there pretty easily. Has anyone turned in the mushroom? Guys, we still haven't found.
Yeah, Moogle turned it in. Moogle turned it in. For
okay.
Sure. And just the sword so far in Ice Palace, which again, we're just looking for now that Ice Rod. Big key to Hera. Okay.
Okay. Well, that's a thing that exists. That doesn't advantage anybody because Moogle.
Yeah, but it was behind the boots, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Hera was.
Yes, it was.
The boots, so.
But we're a long ways from. By the time Moogle gets to that piece of the puzzle, I don't think he's gonna be super incentivized to go back for that one check. And Taelin is probably gonna be, if it's that deep, Taelin's at some point gonna be climbing. So. Yeah, that Murderdactyl is the one bad thing about that.
Yes. It'd be nice to have a better sword for that, right?
Yep. I usually just hold. I hold left and pray, and then go to the next screen immediately.
Yeah.
And it usually, works. Most of the time. Every once in a while, the input doesn't quite, because you're kind of. It's not really a straight left. It's kind of more of a diagonal.
Okay, so we did get one piece that we needed. It's hard to say it's progression, but one piece that we needed, which was the sword in Ice Palace. So not terrible.
Well,
but
I mean,
Tracy, here it is. Thieves Town. Is it here?
Yeah, here it is.
Thieves Town here.
We do have that book that Master Sword does let us get the tablets.
Oh, true.
I'm gonna see Bombo soon. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Nope.
Ice Rod?
Well, it is an item cave. Ice Rod here? That would be crazy. Nah, just a piece of heart. Okay, so
all right, so unless it's
Castle Tower.
Castle Tower.
Yeah, Castle Tower to well.
Are not required. That's the only, that's a big
problem,
if.
Yeah, well, the problem for Moogle is we haven't seen a single Castle Tower small key.
Yeah.
I thought maybe Taelin would take that all the way to Bombo's tablet. Has chosen not to.
I'm surprised Taelin's not in Swamp, to be honest.
Yeah.
Right? Like, after Ice, I'm, like, going right to Swamp. Like...
Yeah, we found Swamp really early. Wasn't it, like, it was at Flute 5 Dark. So really easy to get to when you have the pyramid start spot.
It's right there, and then it's also one of our 5-6. I know he for some reason, didn't read.
I know, that was weird.
The pyramid?
Just doesn't care. I don't care. I'll come back and see if there's a bomb in there.
But that opens up. I'm like, he could just be in, like, Ice Rod. Like, go find these down at the pyramid.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's all. I think those dark connectors maybe take us. I'm trying to figure out what takes us to the bridge, TR bridge. Which connectors have we seen?
Both sides of we saw the Dark Mountain descent.
Oh,
there it is.
Here.
Okay, never mind. It's right here.
And there's Thieves
Town. Okay,
oh,
so if Ice Rod in Thieves Town for Go mode, it could be. The small key to Hera is mildly interesting. Again, it's got the same problem though of the Hera big key. That if the answer is in Hera in one of those two spots, Taelin's gonna have to climb, and who knows when Moogle gets far enough on the path to get them, and when he goes back to do those two checks anyway.
Where's our advantage markers? Is it 2 towards Taelin, or are we going full 3?
Until we find the ice rod, I'm gonna leave it at 2, and then of course if Taelin finds the ice rod, then it's just essentially game over.
Then it's over. Yeah,
there's just nothing else you need.
Yeah. I mean, Moogle's on the path. There's a castle tower key.
Oh, God. Okay, well, that's one item. Like, if you're Taelin, you don't touch maybe you do the one item. I don't know. But you're certainly not going to clear Castle Tower without boots.
No way.
Unless he wants to do some Armos shenanigans. I mean, if you're rooting for Moogle, you do not want the ice rod to show up in Thieves Town, that's for sure.
No, that'd be really bad. But Moogle's actually going to be in Thieves Town here shortly.
Yep. Problem is, Moogle still needs to do Ice Palace. Still needs to do. I guess Ice Palace is the main one.
He needs to find the dam still. I can't remember.
Find the dam, right? Yeah, the dam I think was Hammer Pay.
Oh yeah, that's right. I mean, the boots are so nice, right? Like walking.
I know, right?
Through Thieves Town is the worst.
Thieves Town is not a dungeon you want to walk through. Like Moogle might actually finish this Thieves Town. Well, maybe not first, but he's gonna close the gap.
He's gonna make up some time for sure. Yeah.
And he found that Hera small key. Again, I just don't see him going back to it anytime. Small key even more so than the big key, because I always call the small key the worst key in the game, because it's a pure fetch quest. It's a long fetch quest. It has no logical bearing on anything but exactly that one item.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like the small keys in Pod that are logically required, or even the Meyer small keys that are logically required for the right side. They can kind of point you to whether or not to do that. No, small key error means exactly one location. Slow and horrible.
Takes forever. Yep.
Now, if Moogle finds if we find a second Castle Tower small key, if I'm Moogle, I'm doing Castle Tower. Because
again, got to do Ice and Swamp first, right?
Yeah, for sure. Well, Ice, he's got to find those first, though. But yeah.
Yeah, he's going to do those checks, right? Like he just got the mirror recently, and it's been pretty productive. The mirror unlocked quite a bit, so he'll get to those sooner rather than later.
But yeah, that's his biggest out though. Is Castle Tower required for dam for
right? Because if it's Swamp, Taelin's going to be in Swamp first.
Again,
yeah.
And if you're Taelin, you probably skip left side the first time through. But if you get through and you don't find Ice Rod, you probably go back in. Go -1 is only skip left side.
I'm no longer in the tournament for a reason, but. It's hard for me to skip left side.
To be fair, there's a lot of really good players that are no longer in this tournament because, as I said, 24 spots. There are a lot more than 24 really good runners in this community. So
yeah. All right, so it's not Thieves Town.
Nope. We had to do it, so we don't feel too bad.
Yeah.
Again, The only thing out of the way, like I said, Thief Town's a terrible go mode dungeon anyway, so who cares?
Yeah. Yeah, you got to do pretty much all of it anyways. And, not skipping the first 4, I guess, will save you a little bit of time if it's there. But
yeah, skipping the first 4 if you actually find it that late, and then skipping the big chest and being able to grab the pot key to do everything. But yeah, this is Swamp.
Yeah, this makes a lot of sense.
And it is probably faster to flute here than to save and quit. So.
Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure.
I mean, now that we have a mirror to get back into the light world.
Tracy, where do you think the ice rod is?
Hate to say it, but I think it's just going to be on path and swamp.
Mm. There's the 3rd shield.
Woohoo! I mean, I'm not a shield hater, but the mirror shield is kind of obnoxious.
it is obnoxious. It's crazy how little the boots locked.
So yeah, chat bringing up a location that we've totally forgotten because we would really like to just forget about it is that Mimic Cave.
Oh, that pod, yeah.
That pod, yeah. Oh my god. That's still a bad location. Like Mimic Cave that you can get to easily, you go back to pretty quickly. Mimic Cave at pod. Mm-hmm. I mean, Taelin's in that area, so could go there after Swamp Powers. But okay, he's gonna do the compass chest. Sometimes some runners will, if they're gonna do a full-on go mode into a left side check, we'll do this first. We'll skip this and do it on the rear.
Yeah. I mean, pod is a possibility too, right? Now that we have all these pod keys, there's some minor small.
Okay, we're gonna go do left side right away. I mean, for Taelin, it doesn't matter. He's gonna do this regardless, and it's not like he's got a big enough lead that a swamp's the answer. It doesn't matter which order he does this in.
Yeah, let me save some people some time. Teletor taught me this. When you come out of sync and you're gonna mirror to the top of the castle, just move to the left when you walk out and mirror, and you'll save yourself a lot of time. Instead
of walking all the way up the pyramid?
Yep.
Oh, that's interesting. I'll try that next time I get that start spot.
Yep.
Telthar's a smart guy, so.
Yeah.
So he's put a few Crosskeys races,
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
All right, we're gonna see more. Well, okay, are we gonna see more pod?
Yes, I think he's gonna do pod, right?
Yes. Okay, we're gonna see more pod. 4 small keys, you can do everything. I mean,
just do everything.
Technically, you can even do Helma. You're not doing Helma here, because to do Helma, you have to go down the right side a bazillion times. So you're not doing that. But you're going to do the other 13 checks. Unless, of course, I mean, even if you find a small key, I still don't think I'm killing Helma. Because pod never has small keys to itself.
Right. All right, not left side.
Just a bunch of maps. Ether open. Yeah, I think I'll say Ether just opens up.
It came out of Mire.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you can stop the rain.
Oh, sure. So let's say Moogle just finds a sword and the ice rod here. He just has to find his dungeons in the dam, right?
Yeah. Yep. I gotta believe that Taelin goes back to pod relatively early compared to some of the other things.
Yeah.
He's gonna go back to pod before, say, climbing GT. So Moogle's best chance here, I think, is finding CT2. And that being the answer.
Mm. There's a sword.
If there is a sword.
All right.
Taelin, you could be untempered sword now if you've done some.
Yeah.
I mean, he might still get it.
I imagine so. If as long as Ice Rod's not in swamp, he'll probably get that next.
Only one more chance for it to be in swamp. It's interesting the different swords on Argus, because like Obviously, tempered and gold are basically the same for swatting the little eyeball, puffs and stuff. But with Master Sword, the Master Sword and the Fighter Sword fights are really, really similar. The difference being that you have like a backup slash plan if you miss the spin on the Master Sword, which you don't do on the Fighter Sword. I kind of like the Master Sword fight best because of that backup, but I feel like it's a little more fun than just swatting the puff with the tempered sword.
Give me gold sword all day.
For speed, give me the gold sword too. But just like for the sheer, just interest of the fight.
I don't like this.
Even better.
I don't like this just because of quick swap. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
I mean, he got it. It just always scares me.
Yep. I told this once on one of these streams, having just done. Oh, there it is. My God. Right. Okay, well, here we go. Okay, but is he going to do it right away, or is he going to do the other stuff? No, he's going to do the other stuff first, which is fine.
Yeah, he's got to find ice still.
Yep.
And then Ice Rod doesn't really matter, right? Like, Ice Rod could literally be anywhere. It could just...
Yep.
Like, the logic for it is I don't know how much you follow the logic for it.
Like, the places it can't be are, like, GT entrance. That's about it.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the other end of... Oh, this is interesting. This is the Spec Rock Cave connector.
I don't know. Is he just checking the item? Yeah.
Oh, okay. He's just double checking the item.
Because I know he went through there. At least I'm pretty sure he did.
Because I thought this was the connector that took you to the Mire area, which is where Castle Tower is if you have the mirror, which, had me thinking he was going to do it sooner rather than later. Oh, gosh. This Gold's big key.
God, yeah. I honestly don't love Moogle doing these checks. I'd rather just see it. Honestly, you're looking for ice and swamp and dam, right? Like, items are nice or whatever, but like...
Well, he might be thinking kind of like we are in terms of he needs, the ice rod to be in the dumb spot. I don't feel like the smith is dumb enough, though, if that makes any sense. I think we are going to get Mimic Cave from Taelin here. Are we? Nope, maybe not.
Did he just do
Mimic
Cave?
Spike Cave. Oh, did he? Okay, we're doing Spike Cave.
Yeah, Mimic Cave was the Skullwoods big.
Ah, yes. I was too busy watching Moogle pick up the smith, I guess. All right, he's gonna have to use a little bit of magic on 14 hearts. You can do this without dipping into your magic. You can do some weird bomb shenanigans with iframes to do it on 13 hearts, but there's almost never a situation where that wouldn't make any sense whatsoever. You've got a blue cane, you've got a cape, use it.
Yeah, I think this might be pod for Taelin. Nope. Oh no. Powder?
That could be powder. Here's the dam for Moogle.
Yeah, ice is not too far behind either, so they'll get tempered.
He just keeps going.
Yeah, I'm gonna move the advantage tick to just 1 for Taelin right now. Like, I feel like
I think that's fair.
Because the ice rod hasn't shown up, and because Moogle's had the boots for 50 plus minutes more, that's not nothing. I don't love the ice, the powder. I guess
I don't like this purple chest.
I mean, if it's the ice rod, he just gets to be in go mode, though.
I know, right?
I guess that's
that'd be huge.
Yeah,
I don't think Taelin didn't do this, right? He did the smith.
No, he did the smith. Yeah.
And the longer it is that Taelin doesn't find this ice rod, wherever it may be, the more likely it is that he climbs. Which would be good for Moogle, because even though Taelin now gets boots, the boots will lead to a bunch of checks that he doesn't, that Moogle's already done, and might get him to Tower of Hera, which Moogle's already done, and if the answer is Castle Tower. I mean, the only way that it doesn't work out for Moogle to would be those 2 extra things in Tower Hera, right? So if the answer were one of the big chests or the basement of Hera. Taelin has the items to do that. So if the only way Taelin climbing is bad for Moogle is those two exact locations.
Mm-hmm.
Where was the book?
Great question. Was it ice? Maybe.
Going to be maybe. Because I wonder if Taelin's going to take this all the way to. Because he can run after he goes back.
Yeah,
he can run and he can turn the purple chest, and then he can. Because there's no reason to walk it or even run it with the glitch unless you're also going to check Bombo's tablet.
Yeah.
And Moogle looks like he's skipping left side, which would be good for him if he doesn't go back in.
Yeah, he skips left side and compass chest. Yeah.
Yep. Well, skipping compass chest tells me he might go back in, though.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
I mean, he is just Ice Rod from Go Mode, right? Like,
yeah.
He still hasn't seen ice yet.
He's Ice Rod and Find Ice Palace.
Yep. He was so close to Ice Palace, too, but
didn't know it. All right. Bombo's tablet is a new check.
Yeah, we got Bombo's tablet and either tablet still to check. Is the Ice Rod? It is not.
Nope. Just 20 rupees. All right, Taelin, where are we going? It's probably gonna do. Yeah, I think this might be CT2. Obviously, he can't climb, but he can do the second chest. Which, if it's Ice Rod, is really good for him, obviously. But if it's not, and Ice Rod does end up being in the well, that's really bad for Taelin, because having already done both these checks makes it really that much harder to want to come back here. But Silver's in Castle Tower is really fun.
Yeah, you gotta just missile everything.
Yep.
Is the Ice Rod in Castle Tower? The answer is no. But another pod key is, which, you know.
That's pod 5?
Yeah, because Moogle didn't get that one. Yeah, he had 4 going in.
Yeah.
All right, so Moogle is going back.
Moogle is going. Yeah, that's what I expected.
I kind of like. I wish he looked for ice first. I feel, you know, just because everything along the way of ice isn't, you know, like ice.
Yeah.
When you're opening all the chests anyways.
Yep.
And if it's there, you get to go mode swamp. Now he has to make the
decision. This is a really easy swamp to get to. You have like 2 super easy ways to get to the swamp house. Yeah, you know, pick one. Pick the flute there, you know, or just run there from the pyramid.
I don't like him going back, but that's because I know that it's not here.
I know, right?
Is it ether tablets?
Go kill Helma now and get your green pendant.
Yeah, I mean pedestal is an option too. I mean not for Taelin, but head could be a thing.
Yeah, pedestal would also be good for Moogle with those, you know, the boots being required for Tower of Hera.
It just stinks because Meyer. I mean Meyer's fine, but Pod. I mean they all stink.
Yeah, what makes Pod and Meyer really good as dungeons in terms of just getting items out of them are kind of what makes them bad in terms of the boss, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Because the boss is, like, in Pod in particular, the boss is a completely different direction from everything else. And we are getting the big bomb from Taelin, even though he doesn't actually know what the red crystals are.
Yeah, that was funny.
He knows that Turtle Rock is not a red crystal.
I mean, he hoped, right?
Yeah. Well, he knows now because he got the bomb.
Yeah, for sure.
Have you ever happened upon the bomb shop the first time and seen the bomb?
Yes, with the bomb. Yeah. It's always so surprising.
Oh, okay.
What the heck?
And maps we don't need. Now let's see what's behind the big bomb.
Is Moogle gonna spend time doing? Okay, he's not. He's gonna, try to find ice. I think would be the call.
Yep.
Big bomb is nothing.
Nothing. Just a shop.
This is pod now.
Yep. And there's nothing. Well, he'll get his tempered sword, so there's that. Moogle's
4 keys. Does he?
Nope,
no, he's looking for ice. Yeah, there's a couple entrances here.
But right, Eastern, right. Eastern is the entrance that he hasn't done yet.
Is there any incentive for Taelin using one of the keys to kill Helma instead of checking like?
I mean, it's a green pendant. It would be literally the only incentive, which I don't think is enough. Oh, there's
that book.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, there's still Ether tab.
Just
we
saw it. We saw
Ether. Okay,
Ether.
never mind. It's not the book. I mean, we could check Ped with it.
We could check Ped. Yeah.
All right. This looks like Moogle's going to do his K45 entrance.
Yeah, he might do the tablet first. I don't know.
I mean, he just found the book, so it makes a certain amount of sense to do that. I would do it second, though, if it were me, just because I'm looking for an entrance, and then I would, find this entrance, expect that it was nothing, and then go to the tablet and be like... And then I might forget about the tablet after I'd find that this is Ice Palace, so... We'll see if he remembers and does it.
Okay, so both of the runners about to get Tempered Sword.
Yep. I mean, it's nice to have Tempered Sword. It just makes the Ganon fight so much more cozy.
Totally.
It makes the Trinex fight better, right?
Yeah.
Forget the Ganon fight.
Okay. Trying to understand. Taelin did leave the bridge chest there, but I guess he'll come back for it.
I imagine so.
That's the sword.
Oh yeah. Hopefully he gets the sword.
Where is this ice rod?
We still don't even have the big key to ice to even put that. That might be, maybe that's why Moogle was putting off. Well, no, because he didn't know where this was. He was doing it right away. But if you're Moogle or if you're either runner before finding this, you're kind of hoping to find the big key before you get here. Not because, it's in logic and all that, but it's a thing left behind.
Yeah. I think I'm moving the advantage point 1 to Moogle's spot now.
We're running out of things that aren't the well behind Castle Tower.
Like if it's Castle Tower, Moogle has both keys and already has the boots, right?
Yep.
If it's Pedestal, Moogle already has the boots and has found Hera.
And a pendant. And has a pendant. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's already done one of the pendants.
Either way, those require the boots. And so I really feel like because Ice Rod hasn't been along the path, like if it was in Swamp or in Ice, Thieves Town, any of those spots, it was over for Moogle. But it's not. And now he's had the boots for a full hour. And
if you're Taelin, are you climbing GT next? I'm trying to think what else he has.
Yeah, I think it's coming sooner rather than later. And he's having a little bit of trouble here with his hammer yump. But based on the information that we know, I think I'm moving one advantage stick. It's gone, it's been with Taelin the entire race, and I think I'm moving it 1 to Moogle now.
Yeah, yep. Now I think Yeah, the chat asking what mirror spots Moogle hasn't done. I feel like he's done all
just
of them.
one more. He's got one more he's got the race game.
Oh yeah,
and the race game key,
which he'll do right after this, right?
Yeah, and then he's got the books checks. He's got Mimic Cave and Spike Cave. But he might just do Castle Tower. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. By the way, love it when the runners use the sword beams with the fire rod.
Oh yeah.
I love that strat. Very nicely done from Moogle there.
But I mean, we're now at a even crystals, right? And in fact, Moogle's even up a pendant and the boots, and because of the ice rod, this is swung the other direction. So
good old I mean, it does make me sad that this has come down to a good old fashioned ice rod hunt.
Yeah.
So if I'm Moogle, I mean, again, I think the one Taelin's out. Funny enough, this is Castle Tower. This is the play for Moogle. This is the play he should be making. I think Taelin's out is the two Meyer item, not Meyer, the two Hera item.
Oh no, Hera, because Hera's locked by boots.
Well, yeah, I mean, he needs the boots to do it, right? But like, if you're Moogle, you're gonna do Castle Tower, and then if you're thinking Ped, you're not going back into Hera. You're only going back into Hera after you do Ped, right? You're gonna finish Meyer. You're gonna finish Pod. Now, the problem for Taelin there, and the reason why it might not even be an out in that Hera play, is that Moogle might just be able to do all that stuff fast enough that he's still going to get back to Hera for those two items first.
It could just be here in Skullwoods in the big chest.
Yeah, Skullwoods big. This is Skullwoods big chest, and probably
literally could be anywhere. I'm gonna move it. I'm gonna make it even, right? Like, until we know where it is. There's enough
the ice
checks.
rod.
There's enough checks where it could be. It's not there.
A unique item is in Skull. You've been around long enough for a unique item, right?
Yeah. For sure.
Good old version 30. I started in version 30, so
I was
a unique item.
Yeah, 29. I was here for 29. Maybe a little bit of 28 too.
Well, yeah. I mean, I started watching at 28 because I remember watching the 512 Swiss, which, it's funny. I was thinking about it the other day. It'd be really interesting to get a list of everybody that was in the 512 Swiss to see who all still played.
Around. Yeah.
Because I bet a lot of. Well, because the funny thing, like we've never had it, even with qualifiers and stuff. I feel like 300 something is like as big as it's ever been, right? All right, here's Climb for Taelin. He's going to get his boots and have a lot of things to do with those boots.
I mean, he's got to do the entire climb. It's going to be easier than Moogle's with the equipment and everything.
Yep.
But
yeah, he's got silvers and a tempered sword. Moogle did this with regular arrows and a fighter sword. So, like, right there.
Yeah. Okay, so because Taelin is... this advantage ticker is going back and forth. I'm going two full ticks now towards Moogle.
Absolutely, because
he's on the way to do all these boots checks.
Yeah,
which it seems like gonna have our ice rod.
If it has for Taelin, it has to be exactly those stats in Hera, and he has to get there before Moogle gets back there.
Yeah,
which may not happen.
No, Moogle will get back to Hera before he will. I'm pretty sure. He's got two checks there. The big chest.
The big chest is a quick one. The basement is not a quick one. So you do the big chest first, then you do the bottom, and then maybe you do Meyer and Pod. I don't know. I don't know what order you do these in. Pod
if it's just Viddy, if it's just Viddy the whole time.
Oh my god, that'd be crazy.
Moogle did turn in the mushroom, so. We just haven't seen potion.
We haven't seen the potion shop, yeah. I mean, what do we have left for the potion shop? GT entrance? Like, what entrance have we not? What actual entrance have we not gone into? I can't.
You're
think
right. I'm looking at Moogle's map, and I don't see anything unmarked except for. I mean, he hasn't done Pyramid Fairy, but we know that it's not there.
Right.
Did we see potion shop on Taelin's side? I don't know.
No, we haven't seen the potion shop. I'm pretty certain we haven't seen the potion shop. He's got 2 empty bottles. Surely he would have, with his money he has, he would have bought something.
It's just gonna be here, right? It's gonna be.
So normally you would flute to 8 and take the whirlpool, but you've got the start spot that's right here.
Yeah.
So this makes sense. We're just gonna mirror here and run into the tree.
Is it here, Tracy? You think it's here?
I at this point, I mean, I've been baited by this before. I think it's here.
That's a green rupee.
That's not a nice run.
That's a blue rupee. Now let's give us our red one. There's ice key container.
Oh, it's not
here.
It's not
oh no.
Here. Oh no. Okay, so if you're Moogle, you're doing pendants now, in whatever order makes sense. Like you got
any desire to just go check ped real quick to see if do I need to?
I don't think it matters really, because I mean, if you think about it, where are we going? Is
powder?
Oh yeah, this okay. Because yeah, I mean, okay. So normally, if you're doing pendant dungeons, right? Do you rush the boss or not? And if you have the information for Ped, you know whether to rush the boss or not. But that's all we have left in two of our dungeons. Our bosses.
Yeah, that's true. Pod gives you 2 checks, right? It's the
Pod is Helma and Green Pendant. Taelin's not going to kill Agatu because he's already seen all of Hyrule Castle. Doesn't need to. Yeah, he's going to start doing boots checks. I think this is going to be Hera first.
This
and
is
then,
Hera.
Yeah, this is Hera, and then
for
Pod. Which I mean, Pod has the green pendant, so you probably do that next, and then you do Meyer, and then you check Ped. Is that the order of operations here? He doesn't know it, but this is really good for him because this was the one spot that if Taelin did it, he would get those 2 locations that Moogle couldn't get.
Taelin's checking Ped.
Well, Taelin hasn't done. I mean, Hera in particular hasn't done all the Hera checks. So if the answer is Ped, he's just gonna rush through.
Is the answer Ped?
Freeze ray, anyone?
It big key for Ice Palace. Oh no.
Oh
Tracy.
My goodness.
What did you sign me up for?
It's a logical ped seed. I don't know.
What did you sign me up
ped
for?
seed. It doesn't mean it's a ped seed. It's a logical ped seed. Those are different statements.
I mean, Taelin has to be incentivized to do Castle Tower as well, right? I think that's
absolutely
reasonable.
You've just got boots, He's going to do Vitreous first. So here's...
Vidi of all calls. Like, this is a little crazy. I mean, this is awesome.
Doing this
but
before
it's also
all the entrances. You've got you got a 6-item Tower Hera for you.
You've got Castle Tower.
2 items on... Yeah, this is... I mean, we saw, the other day? What was it, flippers on Vidi or something like that was required? On, like, pendant Vidi or something? I don't remember. All the seeds start running together, but there have been some pendant Vidi required seeds, let's just say.
Jeez. Where is it? Is it here? It's not Hera.
Not in Hera Basement. Not Hera Basement. All right, so if you're Moogle, you're going to Pod, right?
I mean,
you just save and quit. Just save and quit to the top of the pyramid, and you can do.
Moogle
Pod.
has lots of little one-off checks that he hasn't done. He doesn't have the Bombus tablets and the 2 tablets. He doesn't have Mimic Cave and Spike Cave are still out there. So there's like all these like one-off checks that he might do before committing to.
Ugh.
I mean, Pod is just 2 checks, right? It's the boss and the green pendant.
And the green pendant.
If it's Meyer, you didn't even need.
Didn't even need boots.
I guess almost anything. You didn't, if as long as it's not pedestal, you didn't need boots, right?
Yeah. And for it to be pedestal now, it has to be an Ice Palace Big Chest.
Yeah.
Which is just absolutely disgusting.
It said ice, and I got excited.
I know, right? I saw the word ice too. But it's the word ice. I think it's like a freeze ray or something they call it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Moogle's gonna go do pod now. I think.
We're gonna get our answer soon, right? Like, is it here?
Yeah, we're gonna do pod. We're gonna get the green pendant.
It's not Meyer.
It's not Meyer. You know what's funny though? Like for Moogle, he's gonna do the Helma kill, and then he's gonna turn the green pendant if it's not on Helma. And then he's gonna probably do Vitreous, and then probably check Ped with the book and see that it's the ice big, and be like, well.
Yeah.
Taelin, in the meantime, is gonna start doing other boots checks.
Yeah, I think as long as Moogle commits to the pendants, right? Like,
yes,
I think he has the advantage.
I think so too.
If he starts doing the one-off checks, he's
Spike Cave, Mimic Cave.
Yeah, tablet, Ether Tablet.
Ether Tab.
Is Taelin's gonna find Hera and do all of it, right?
Yep, you got it. You have to.
Yeah. So my advantage ticker is 1 towards Moogle right now.
I think 1 sounds about right.
Because either way,
Taelin's
if it's
here.
Yeah, if it's pod, obviously Moogle's ahead. So Moogle, it's green pendant, he's ahead. If it's Ice Palace Big Chest.
Well, and then there's the question: does Taelin give the Castle Tower time back to Moogle?
Oh, right. I'm a little surprised Taelin's not doing Castle Tower.
Yeah, same.
I mean, 5 checks is a lot of checks.
Maybe he's listening to me. Well, I would say, listen to me. I wouldn't say too much because, like, it was bait. It did end up being
totally.
bait.
You think both of them are going, how's my opponent not finished?
Oh, for sure. Moogle, especially considering some of the problems he had at the beginning. And to him, the boots still haven't turned into anything.
Right.
Okay, we're gonna go do
Green
where was Saha? Okay,
this is it right here. It's not there.
Not the green pendant. Okay.
It's gonna be Ice Palace Big Chest.
Oh, is it really Ice Palace Big Chest between the 2 runners? Is that all we have? Is Ice Palace Big Chest? That's so gross. In a seed that already had this crazy logic for, rescuing the old man and having the easy Dark World access with the lamp behind 3 Meyer small keys, some of which were behind a GT climb and other.
Yeah.
We're really gonna have a Ice Palace Big Key on Ped that we have to get? That's insane.
Oh man, they should have just selected all dungeons with the high roll.
I know, right?
Yeah. So Taelin is going to.
He's going to turn in the green pendant, and then his choices are find Castle Tower, climb Castle Tower, or
Ice
look for Hera.
Palace. Oh yeah,
well, he can't. No, he needs to do Hera before he can get the ice.
That's right. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna put 2 advantage ticks towards Moogle now, because I don't think there's much, and Moogle seems to be on that path, right? Like,
yeah.
He knows, like, if it's Mimic Cave, I lost anyways. If it's Spike Cave, I lost anyways. Let's just commit to this nonsense.
So it'll be the green pendant turn. A green pendant for a green rupee.
But What a deal.
So now Taelin has to choose between climbing Castle Tower or looking for Hera.
Yeah, I think looking for Hera is fine, right? Like, it's how many checks does Hera have? 5, 6 checks or something?
6. Well, and here's the thing. Hera, like, we talked about the potion shop being at GT entrance. Like, the potion, because the Ice Palace Big Key is logically required, Hera has to be available. Like, it can't be GT entrance. So you can look for it and you know you're going to find it.
Yeah. Moogle's just going to blind pull the pedestal. He's not even going to check it.
And then once you do that, you have to follow it, right?
Yeah, 100%. You've made a commitment to it. Like, you're totally doing it. And Taelin's about to find Hera, so that'll be a few minutes committed to that.
Which will include the, I mean, Hera's a really quick dungeon to do, except for the, I mean, maybe you skip the basement.
You're an ice rod from Kobold. I don't think you can skip anything, right? Like,
I mean, but you know, there's a I don't know. Skipping the basement means you're committing to the Ice Palace Big Key. That's a hard call. Oh, you did read it first.
What do you read it for, Moogle? Come on, get out of here. So you just flute right back. You get in that portal you just left. Go down to Ice Palace. Get to the big chest. Pull your ice rod, I think.
I think so.
It was the boots, right? Moogle had the boots for a full hour.
Yes.
Plus.
The boots a ton. Like the boots wouldn't have saved him if the ice rod had been in a reasonable spot.
Yeah. But he's even up a castle tower at this point, right?
Exactly. Like just being able to go faster the entire seed, plus just a more efficient clearing of the pendants because the boots kind of led you that way.
But man, it had to be this exactly, right? Because if the ice rod is just on the path, he lost for sure. He was pretty far behind.
Yeah, he's just up a CT. Yeah, he's just a CT climb up because they've now both done GT.
Right.
Yeah, Taelin did save a little time on the GT climb because he had better equipment, plus didn't have to kill Aga 2.
If it's not here, then I don't know where it is.
I'm out of locations to even think about.
This is gonna be a tough one for Taelin to watch. You know, like watch back, having the lead through.
Yeah, I mean
the majority of the race.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Some people don't watch back their races at all. Some people don't watch back their losses. You know, I memean, you can't blame Taelin for not climbing. He had so many other good things to do.
No,
like there's nothing he did wrong in here. Like Moogle was the one that was making. I mean, I don't know about mistakes. Like, you know, I get skipping Eastern Palace early and all that sort of thing, but it did put him behind initially.
Yeah, big time. Like he was, the fact that what saved him, I think, and saved him is even a loose term because he was behind. If the ice rod was on the path after the mirror, he loses.
Yep.
But because the flute was locking progression, he had to get to it sooner rather than later. So Taelin wasn't able to fully take advantage of having that flute earlier, whereas Moogle was able to take advantage of having the boots for so much longer.
I think for Taelin, this is last location.
No, he's got Castle Tower.
Oh, that's right. Well, we know it's not there.
Right.
He's not falling for the bait. The rest of us
Yeah.
for.
I mean,
I
that's
agree
a
with
stronger
wall
will. That's a stronger will than I have. I definitely would have.
The number of times that the well behind Castle Tower has been bait for me is really, oh my god, it's a gold sword.
Nice sword. Yeah.
The number of times I've had bait in a Castle Tower blocked well is impressively high, and yet I still would have done that before.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff he's done since he's picked up the boots. So. I mean, I don't know if I agree with the conceding Castle Tower, just because you're not assuming that your opponent's going to climb GT that early. Like I wouldn't be, especially given I'm assuming my opponent got the flute early and got the fire rod early and had the path early and All right, we get the free 1-on-1 with the gold sword. Thank you, Trinex.
I mean, there's what's left of the seed. We've seen it all, Tracy.
I know, right? Well, the potion shop's sitting up at GT.
Shop at GT, yeah.
Good thing we have 19 hearts and red mail and a gold sword and silver arrows.
Yeah. There's nothing left. Did we ever find the third Meyer Small?
I thought we found it somewhere. We had to have found. Let's see.
Both of them only have two.
No. Taelin's got 3 listed. No, wait. 3. He's got 3 marked, but he's only got 2 showing on his personal tracker. So I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Taelin did Moogleton. Okay.
Get your G's in chat for Mooglecharm. Gonna get that fifth and impressive win. I gotta tell you, I did not think that was happening. Like an hour into the seed.
Nope, not. Yep, I agree. 224.48, a nice for the math person in me. I like that time.
Yeah, nice.
Even.
All those even numbers. Yeah, it looks like Taelin is gonna finish this one out.
I mean, he just got go mode. All he has to do is kill a Trinex and Trinex, Turtle Rock in entrances, as long as you have access to laser bridges super quick.
There's no way Moogle thought he was winning this race, right?
Not after he went into Eastern Palace and found goodies there.
Right. So that's like 25 or 26 minutes in. I have to imagine he thought he lost, like, at that point. To be fair, I thought he was gonna lose.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at no point could he have possibly felt ahead, right? Like, he could have felt less behind, if that makes sense.
Especially after the Castle Tower play, right?
Yeah, and it's the bait of... I go back to my original statement, Castle Tower, well behind Castle Tower. Just bait. Just bait. Just don't do it. Don't do it. If it's a magic bag, go ahead. Do it. Go get your magic bag hook shot. I've had that before. But the well, nope. I say that having seen a couple of races recently where the well has had exactly one item for go mode, but because it is rando, and there's no always, and there's no always, and there's no never in rando.
Gosh, that ice rod, man! What an ice rod! Moogle said he needs a minute, so he'll be joining us in a second.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Understandable.
That makes sense.
I mean, I need to catch
later.
my breath. Yeah. What a see. We talked about not having calmed for a while before this together, and this is the seed that we get.
Sure. Yeah. Is that Moogle joining us?
We saw it all. Moogle, GG's, dude.
GG's.
Let me ask you this. When you got the flute out of Meyer, did you think you had lost the race at that point?
Meyer?
I mean,
No,
Eastern, out of
Eastern.
Eastern, the flute out of Eastern. I'm sorry. Did you think like, oh no, I lost?
I definitely felt behind, and then I felt even more behind after the glove. I was like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
Yep.
Like, it's not even in logic. Where the hell is this third key? I don't know. Did I ever find it? I didn't even find it. I don't know where it is. Is it maybe that's the key that's on Maze Race? Anyway.
Oh yeah, it is.
Or maybe that was it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? This glove is just brutal. And then that glove led right to the hammer, and I'm like, okay, well,
Yeah.
this is complete dog shit. I had a terrible early game. I died on the way to Eastern. That's like never happened to me in years. I died somewhere else too. Where did I die? I don't know. I like had to
you
take
died in Mire earlier too.
Oh yes, in Mire, because the stupid slug somehow goes right up into me and killed me, and like I was like so tilted, and I got worse and worse throughout the whole race. And then the longer it was going on, I'm like, wait a minute, like maybe there's some catch here that is gonna save me.
It sure was.
I don't know. I felt good when I got the boots, because I'm like, I climbed out of logic. I had one key.
Yep.
And I got the boots, and I was like, okay, like at least I can run around a little bit, and that'll save me from dying so much.
Yeah, for sure. Get your GGs in chat for Taelin as it finishes up here as well. So you lose this race if Ice Rod is anywhere other than where it was, basically. If it was after the mirror, you were just behind most of the race. But you had the boots for a good hour and hour and 10 minutes. So
wow. Okay. I figured I had him earlier than he did, but that's
way. I mean,
wait.
Even when you got the
he had
boots,
a lot of things to do. He got the glove on the at Skull Woods and was able to do things with the glove and the hammer and opened up all these things, and you climb GT and get boots. You know.
Yeah.
It really felt like something was on top of GT. Sorry.
Yeah. I know, we're joined by Taelin GG's, dude.
GG's.
GG. What a seed.
Dude.
I mean,
that is 2 backbreakers in a row. I'm whipped. I got nothing else to give.
That was brutal. What's really brutal is you had the lead. Like if we were just telling Moogle, if the Ice Rod was anywhere after the mirror, like swamp ice.
I mean, really, if it was just on path, it was just on path.
Right.
I think this was your race to lose. Unfortunately for you, Moogle had the boots an hour and 10 minutes before you and was able to make up some time and do some stuff. But what a brutal seed.
When I got done with the basement of GT, it really came down to I need 4 entrances in 1 Ice Rod.
Yeah.
And those 4 entrances lead to 3 full clearable dungeons. I have to push the entrance. I can't risk just climbing this.
No, absolutely.
Nope.
And it haunted me at that point because I'm just like, the mirror could be up there. Or not the mirror, I'm sorry. Anyway, boots and all this other stuff. And I'm like, I just have to hope it's not a boots locked entrance. And so then that had to become my last, like once I left it, I had to leave it at that point. I had to just go with what I've decided. Mm-hmm. And then it was the same thing with Pod. I was like, it's so accessible. If it's here, he's already got it. Like, this is a moot point. I have to leave Pod till almost dead last. And so I was doing all these goofy one-offs just hoping to spike it. So I get done with the boots, and I'm like, what is the first thing I would do with boots now that I have them? And it would be the well. So then that was the same thing. I was never going to do the well. It had to become my last location. It was
bait, like it always is.
Right, yeah, right.
That makes sense.
So when I checked the pedestal, and it was the pedestal had the Ice Palace Big, I'm like, that is my destination now. Everything leads to that. And so it worked out, and when I had gotten it, I don't think Moogle was done, or if they were done, it was just right after I checked it. I'm like, well, this is where I live or die. I made a game of it, if nothing else. But
it was definitely close. Yeah, you finished, you picked up the Ice Rod as Moogle finished, I think. So,
right, something like that, right?
Yeah.
But whoa, man.
Yeah, it's the decision not to climb made 100% Like made so much sense because you just got the mirror and it opens so much.
Yeah.
Like we were wondering, like if the mirror's here, do you not climb? And then that worked. And then it was like, do the boots even do anything? Was the answer the question for so long? Because again, Moogle had them and it didn't really lead to anything.
It led to Hera. It led to pendant Hera, which
right.
Eventually it did, yeah.
Right, because by the time I had the boots, I was just looking for Ice Rod, and I'm like, it's gonna be it didn't feel bad. It just felt like, man, that's gotta sucks that this is what's gonna get me.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel like I played it bad. I did have a question. How early were you to the flute?
You were there a lot.
You were
30 minutes, 40.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Okay. So because I saw Eastern, and I'm like, well, this is a chance. Because I hold Moogle to a pretty high esteem, so when I saw that I drew him for round 7, I'm like, damn it. Crap. All right, fine.
I mean,
so when I got that flute, I'm like, well, maybe this is something that gets me ahead. So I kind of leaned on it.
I don't know, who are you going to play? I mean, not going to ask you to name names because that would be rude potentially. But who are you going to play this round? That is going to be like,
you won't get to this point. Yeah, they all suck, right? They're all rough runs. I would have much preferred someone whose name I didn't know.
Oh, okay, that's fair. Because then
it's like, oh, all right then.
Yeah, Moogle. Let me ask you this: what made you climb there, GT, when you did that early?
I needed to calm down, to be honest. I was having a rough seed, and I had like I said, I had the 1 key, but I had the big key. I had fire sources. I had a bow. It was like it's right next to the old man. It felt like there was no reason not to do it, to be honest. And I had the ability to clear it. It was going to lead to the sink 3 chests anyway. I could then full clear Hyrule Castle. So it was like, it felt right to do. And I didn't have much in logic left, to be honest. Like I said, I didn't do Skull Woods, right? So like I was way behind to that glove. Yeah. Because I didn't have a hammer and I didn't have 3 keys. And I'm like, I hate doing Moth on just Fighter Sword if it's out of logic. Like most of the time, I just won't do it. So it just seemed like, I think at the time, all I really had left in logic, aside from Vidi, I believe.
No, Vidi was not
logic. I wanted to do Vidi. Why? I had the big key.
No,
and after the lamp.
No,
where was
the lamp? Was behind 3
the lamp was locked 3 small.
Oh, 3 keys. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was like, I was trying to think like what I had left in logic, and it wasn't much. And I'm like, I don't want to do Vidi. I don't want to do Moth even. Like, I'm just going to climb because it feels like logic is pointing me this way.
Those first 2 chests in logic without any small keys. So, and then the logic cleaned itself up when you all went to the left side and 2 GT small keys just sitting there in the Stalfos room. So
yeah, when I saw those 2 keys, it made me want to climb even more. I'm like, all right, game, clearly, because when I found GT the first time, I had a bow, a fire source, a hook shot, a key, and a small key, and a big key. And I thought
almost climbed in.
Right, I did too, because I'm thinking, okay, this is a chance where I can do something silly and get ahead. But I knew where the hammer was, and I'm like, no, just wait for the hammer, and then you can just do the whole thing. Because hookshot to glove to hookshot cave to hammer, and I was like, oh, there it is. I should just go do it. And I think for me too, the old man start where it was so close to GT is part of what talked me out of it. Because I'm like, I can get back here fast enough. It's fine.
Yeah.
Pretty good old man start, honestly.
Yeah, I was great. I was a big fan.
OP,
big fan.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, I almost climbed it that first time, and I never scouted Desert Ledge. I get the glove and I was immediately like, oh shit, this is terrible. I go to my first glove check. I think I even saved and quit because I was like so flustered. I saved and quit. I restart. I flew to 7. I see Hookshot Cave. I get whatever's in there. I run out the other end and it's a hammer. And I was like,
yeah, actually, that's not even quite right.
I wanted to forfeit.
Big key. There's an Eastern big key, and you went to Eastern, and then you fall.
Came back. Yeah, that's right. Oh my god, that's right.
Follow the connector.
Yeah. Well, I was like gonna follow it for sure because like I was very low on stuff, and it was just like, well, big key, I can go clear this. I might as well. I think there was another big key in the big chest or something, but yeah, I go back and then the hammer's there, and I was like, I'm like 20 minutes behind. I must be. Because I just was not following any of that stuff.
for sure. You were behind.
Yeah, and then the hammer, you had to do it. You get the hammer that way because the mirror was behind the hammer, and you can't sequence break around the hammer and just around the hook shot. So, yeah. So,
No.
Can you confirm? I don't know if either of you can confirm this, but Potion Shop is at GT, right?
It has to be. It's the only thing I don't have.
Okay, just
I didn't check a couple of entrances because I knew that he would have been done by now.
Like, I said that. I said that
going on so long. I had a really rough race, and I'm like, there's no chance that I would have any chance of winning if Mimicade had something, if Spikecade had something, and then
terrible place
Ocean
for that
Shop that was out there. Yeah. So those are my only checks left, and I think I had Catfish too. And I'm like, if that had the ice rod, like he would have been done literally 20 minutes ago at least. So I'm just gonna keep following this path.
Yeah, that's the call. Well, Taelin, this is the end of your run. Unfortunately, hell of a run though. Like I don't know, how do you feel about your performance in the tournament and how the tournament went?
I'm not against the mayor. I'm going to side with the mayor a little bit. It was a little on the fence at the first week because it was so brutal, and I've had some brutal seeds. But in the end, I think the bot worked really, really well. So I think that was a step in the right direction. I love Crosskeys, and I was one of those when I first started learning to play Rando a couple years ago. I was like, I will never do that mode. It's way too much for me. And now it's pretty much all I want to play for the most part. So I always look forward to the Crosskeys tournament, and each year I've progressed like by one win. Last year I had a winning record at 5-3 and missed it. This year it's 4-3 and missed it. So I feel like I'm running on that cusp, but at the same time, I know I'm on the cusp, but at that point I also feel like this is kind of where my skill level belongs, so I'm okay. I really would have liked to make the Thunderdome. It would have been a super fun time, but I feel like this is probably where I belong. I'm okay with it.
Well, it was a hell of a performance, yeah, and take nothing away from.
Oh my god! Yeah, my draws this year were way harder than last year. Oh my goodness! It was just juggernaut after juggernaut.
The better player you are, the better players you play. So there you go.
and that's what I was able to really take away from it. I feel like all of the scenes had something that I could learn, not just from them, but also, okay, you did this right. Okay, you could have thought about this. So, no, I had a wonderful time. It's like I said, it's my favorite tournament of the year. I always look forward to it. GG's, Moogle, good luck next week or whenever it happens.
And
it was great.
GG's, Taelin. And then for Moogle, unfortunately for you, you have to keep playing in this mode.
And now you get winner here, right?
And now you get to have your heart ripped out in a. How many people? 16-person race or something? How many?
It's something like I think it's going to be 19.
There's a pair up, pair down. So there's one plus or minus one, whatever the number is.
Well, good luck in that, dude. How are you feeling about everything?
Should make it. I mean, after this seed, I don't know. I got some lucky fairy hanging around me.
I mean, it had to come eventually, right?
Yeah. After years and years of bad luck.
The luck had to finally turn at some point.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm enjoying the mode. I put in a lot of practice the last 6 months or so trying to get better at this mode. Like Taelin said, this is kind of all I play now too, and everything else is pretty boring. I didn't sign up for all those other variations of it just because it's like too much. I put in a practice just regular Crosskeys, and like I don't want to add extra variants to this. It's already enough.
Man. They're fun.
I love Inamizer, and even I was like, no thanks.
That wasn't an option.
It wasn't an option. Yeah, I love Inamizer too. That might have been the one that I was signed up for.
So Inamizer and weird stuff is fine with me a little bit, but for Crosskeys, no, let's just leave it alone.
Yeah,
it's fine.
All right. Well, I think that's going to do it. Unless Tracy, you have any other questions you want to ask?
Nope. That's it. GG's to both of you. Good luck, Moogle, in the play-in. Taelin, good luck in your future. With that, I suppose we're turning it back over. Tombletech.
All right. I will add my congratulations and condolences to the pair of you. Great race, though. It was a fun watch. It seems that the mare is emulating Trez a little too much lately. Thank you to Fear Agent and Tracy for coming, Jaxie for helping me track, Chat for coming out to watch. I'm going to send this over to the others because, as like usual, I'm far too lazy to find us an actual raid target, and I hope everyone has a good night.